GOA lowers. Lola, get me 2 of those, please. She says it takes like 60 days.
Yeah, they don't have them actually right now.
Yeah, so, but I definitely want to put in for 2 of those. And there's a link there if anyone wants to use that. All right, let's see, Walt. Let me just kick this off here. Let's get this going. I think Babyface will be joining us here in time.
Welcome back to the Hank Strange Situation, Lifestyles of the Locked and Loaded.
With Armslist, you can shop the extensive list of local and nationwide firearms classified, now with more confidence because of their built-in firewall. For only $6.99 a month for personal use, or $30 a month for business vendors, so when you're in the market, please consider Armslist. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Armslist. Right, here we go. Come on, let's get those jazz hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. We are live. I hope you guys have your big girl panties on.
Waving like you're running from a bear.
I was going to add some more stuff to that, but yeah, I decided against it. This is episode 1068 of the Who Moved My Freedom podcast. I'm your host, Hank Strange. Joining me is Walter Killer Keller of Safety Harbor Firearms. How you doing, Walt? So?
I am okay for a Monday. It's Monday, right? Yeah, it's Monday.
Yeah, it's a Monday. It's a Monday for sure, for shizzle. The title, Babyface should be joining us. I'll check on him here in a minute. The title is Teflon Bondi and Sig P320 Woes. Because the woes continue with the Sig P320. It's Free for All Monday. What's up, Walt?
Would have been so easy for Sig in the very beginning, just to fess up.
That they messed up? Yeah,
just
I agree.
Say, hey, we effed up. We're gonna fix it. Y'all have a nice day.
You would think that would be logical.
the more you lie, the deeper it gets. The more
it gets worse.
The more you tell stories, you can't climb out of that hole once you fall in it. You just can't get out.
I don't think that works for the government contracts. I'm surprised at how many contracts they got every single time someone cancels a contract. It seems like they had a lot of government contracts.
They got a lot of hookers and cocaine. That's all there is to it.
Yeah, without a doubt. Looks like Babyface P is also joining us. Let me just show off, check that out. Look, I've got on my t-shirt, my Audi R8 t-shirt that I'm rocking right there. Walter has got on the Brownells. What does it say?
It looks like Walmart's logo, but it's Brownells,
This is a very limited edition. Patrick, you're muted for some reason. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Babyface is muted. Yes, they got a cease and I heard that.
You can hear that?
Yeah, okay, now I hear you.
Bit.
Yeah, you're a little low. Your voice is a little low. And I don't know what kind of t-shirt he's wearing.
Way louder?
It's better.
I'm
there you go.
Picking I'm hitting the top of the thing.
Okay.
Let me go.
Yeah, now you're projecting your voice. And he's wearing a BF. Yeah, he's wearing a. Does that say BFP? I don't know.
Yep.
Gia? That's BFP? Oh.
But it's like fake Cyrillic.
Oh. What's it got about? Oh, okay. It's got the little curly Q.
Yeah.
That for anyone who's not looking, it has his little it looks like a baby head with a little curly Q, almost like Chromie actually had in real life,
with a beard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very, very cool. Let me show off the logo before we get deep into this here tonight. Boom! Check that out. What do you think? Look at that awesomeness in there. First of all, Babyface P, his token animal.
He's a poodle.
Yeah. It is a poodle.
I'm an evil alien poodle or something.
There's a little something, I don't know what that is right there.
Licking my own tongue.
I don't know. If I had the time, I would digitally clean that up. And these eagles flying around, they look okay.
That's my family.
Yeah, they look okay. I've got the Fro Hawk on. The skull has the Fro Hawk. It's a golden skull with some kind of SBR. Look at that. Very nice. And then, of course, Walter represents
with
the eagle.
flag of America.
Yeah, and everyone is anthropomorphic, guys. Look at that.
What am I got in my eagle paws down there? What is that?
I don't.
It looks like some
that
weird gun.
Yeah, and pointing with like a thumb on it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it does look weird.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
It is weird. It is weird. It almost looks like that bullpup, the Zip 22.
Yeah, that dangerous ass thing. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And is the hand thing tattooed? What the fuck?
Yeah, the hand is tattooed. That's tattoos.
Oh dear.
Yeah. I know.
That's-
And the thumbs look wrong, right, Patrick? I don't think these thumbs are right.
They're weird.
Yeah. They're
It's
not
like
right.
toes.
But that's, I had other ones I could show to you guys if you want. I don't know. If you want to see the other ones that, like, I can go through here and pick up
We can go to the
some of
main,
the,
main body
some
of
of the
this
other
show.
ones.
What's going on today?
Because I go through a lot of these. Before I make them happen. There's some funny ones. There's always
What did you
funny
do
ones.
over the weekend? Did you guys already talk about weekends?
No. You want to kick us off with the weekend, Patrick?
I got up to nothing. I don't think I got up to hardly anything.
You got up to MP40 stuff. Stop lying.
Yeah, that's true.
Haven't picked that up. It's behind me, and I haven't shown
You
it.
haven't been able to put it down. I guarantee you.
I'm surprised he
yesterday,
hasn't shown it yet.
Since yesterday,
Oh,
that's all
yeah.
I've been working on. I literally just welded the trunnion in, and tomorrow we will be test firing it.
Yeah. He's got some videos on Instagram, which I could probably pick up the Instagram and show you guys a little preview of that.
Yep. And the video of it getting built will be up on Rumble. So, because
okay.
I can't do that on YouTube.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me see. I'll go to my Instagram here. Instagram. Okay.
Oh yeah. there we
Babyface
go.
P. Let's search Babyface P.
Babyface who?
There we go. Babyface P. Babyface P. So, that's... Wait, I don't know which one of these videos goes... Is this the first one? This is the first one we're kind of looking at here. You guys will actually have to look at this on Instagram, Babyface P, on Instagram, because the video's vertical, so you're not going to see a hell of a lot, but, Babyface has got the videos up there. That's and he's got it now. And he's got it. There we go.
Excellent.
Let me see.
You're ready to rock and roll,
I should
baby.
probably
I
I should probably go full screen.
Back
Hold
on
on.
the back deck, man. Back on the back deck, cooking a pizza and shooting your machine gun. That's a murk.
So the trunnion, I did a hole in the bottom, welded the trunnion in. Barrel is timed. It will literally go. It should work, Walt. It should work. Magazine fits. All the important stuff like the ejector doesn't drag.
As long as everything's smooth, it should run.
It's surprising for the kind of work I did that it is smooth, actually, very smooth. So I'm excited. We're gonna play with it tomorrow.
Yeah, I was looking at the video you did. I like how there was like a little trick that you did, and then the barrel thing clicked in. Yeah.
You pull
That's
that
how they
apart.
come apart, man.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
pull
I never knew.
twist. And then you lose your firing spring.
Oh, don't break that thing.
Yeah, no, everything's expensive, and then the whole thing comes apart, and the bolt just comes out the back.
So your plan is to park it and paint it, or what are you going to do? Or are you going to do your bluing thing?
I'm just going to re-blue the receiver. I'm going to take the barrel and stuff off, and then unpin the magwell, and just take the magwell back off, and then just rust blue just the receiver, and then leave everything else looking kind of old.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah.
That'll give it that battlefield pickup look.
That's what I'm looking for. I want it to look at least a little worn. But yeah, tomorrow, Walter, we should be rocking and rolling. So
You're not gonna make that into like a dictator MP40?
I don't even know what that would mean. It's literally Hank. This is literally Hitler's gun. How much more dictator can you get?
Golden.
I don't think Hitler cared about golden guns.
Oh no. Okay. That's just.
So yeah.
Who started the dictator guns? Does anyone? Was it like Middle East or?
It's more in the Middle East.
Yeah.
So yeah. For anybody that doesn't know, when it's sideways, you pull the trigger, it clicks into the sear, and then you lock.
Release,
there you go. That's the lock, and the whole thing is locked in place.
Interesting.
Yep.
Let me do some shout outs. By the way,
Walter, I could not stop today. I'm like a retard with candy. I just gotta keep doing
when I get in that mode, that's what happened when I built the DOE gun.
Yeah,
I was like, I was just like, you know what, I'm going to do this, and I boom knocked it right out, just like.
And I've had 2 calls. I've had one. I had to build a 1903 for a customer today. Had another guy that wants to bring his 1911 tomorrow, and I'm like, yes, I got to get all that work done because I need to keep getting paid so I can keep making machine guns.
That's right.
I got a customer story too to tell you that's pretty fucking stupid. But go ahead. What?
No, let's do some quick shout outs before we get to the customer stories there. Kurt24 is out there. I see Mr. Bullshitter, like I said before. Shooting Gallery NE says, hey, what's crack-a-lacking, everyone? Hot Dog 990 is out there also. So shout out to everyone out there. Appreciate all you guys joining. Smash those thumbs ups. We got like 26 people watching us live right now, which on the Rumbles, I'll take it. It's good. It's good. So
look at that thing with the optic on the front.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the way. So
yeah, if you guys want to support us, hit those thumbs ups. That'll help us get a little bit more distribution. What was that you were showing off, Walt? Here, you want me to go full screen?
That's the DOE gun that I.
Hold on one sec. Let me flip this back to you. Boom. There you go. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, cool. This Palmetto State or Harrington and Richardson, that's what they're selling. So, but with my I added the period Picatinny rail mount that they had, and then a Gideon Optics mediator. Yeah, they had when they had these type handguards, they added this type rail so they could put a red dot on the guns.
So are these available nowadays easily, or you picked this up a while ago?
These?
Yeah.
Actually, I have a few, but they are available through surplus people. Yes.
No, that's kind of cool. I like that. I wonder if that would go into part of the kit bullpups that are out there. If that would make it look all super sci-fi and short like that,
As long as you got the old school carry handle type receiver. That's what that fits in. So
yeah,
but yeah, I mean, it comes in it worked out really well, and it's in the right place, and yeah,
yeah,
so
it looks good.
Like Patrick said, the day that I started working on this, I had no intention of working on this, and I said, you know what, let's build it, and I just started working on it, and next thing you know, at the end of the day, it was done. So
yeah, it's cool.
Yeah,
I think Patrick's MP40 also is very cool. Neither one of you selling any one of these. Why is Patrick doing
I can't sell it.
Oh, that's right. You can't. MP40 is a machine gun. Yeah.
Some police department wants a post-sample machine gun.
This is a pistol. This is the pistol, yes.
Yeah. That's not a machine gun either, right?
No.
Oh, okay. There you go.
All right. I could put it on my machine gun lower and run it, but
right.
I haven't done that yet.
Okay. Cool. What was I was looking for something here that's now not here.
Well, do you understand? Once the TISM hits, it's like you just got to ride it out till the end.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, when you get motivated, a lot of times, like right now, I got stuff like mini bikes to work on, and I just haven't felt like it. I haven't had that.
Nope. It's a terrible feeling.
And I got a pile of projects, including a van sitting, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, and it's just you just have to be in that mode. Besides, it's effing hot in the shop. So
yeah, I saw one of your events. The last time, I think it was a couple of weeks ago. Now I was in Indiana. I saw one of your vans, those MB Cruisers.
Really?
Yeah. I see those MB Cruisers out there.
I could really use the thing. I got to get back on it. So
yeah, that's okay. I use you as a reason when I have conversations with van people of the cons against building your own van. Time.
Yeah.
Because you got to choose. Are you going to make money or are you going to build the van?
Yeah, I mean, you get get going, and then if I only had one project, that'd be one thing. But every time I turn around, I avoid. I don't need another project. I don't need another project. I don't need another.
Well, because you have a lot of stuff. You have mini bikes, guns, and then you have a bunch of military vehicles.
Yeah, I just put batteries back in one of them today.
So, talking of projects, this is a good example of how god dang simple you make building a Sten gun. Because, oh my god, having it laser engraved on the tube makes your life, like, 1,000 times easier. Having to lay everything out with Dicom and a scribe, Jesus Christ, the Sten gun tubes are just, like, they feel like cheating now.
Yeah. You got to get those.
You actually marked your...
This tube I had to mark off of blueprints.
And you used the laser to mark it?
No. I did it with Dicom and a scribe, and I marked where I needed, and then took it to the milling machine and milled it. It was a lot of work.
Oh, so you didn't use one of Walt's, because Walt's got the...
No,
Walt
I don't have
MP40s.
Huh.
I don't have MP40 stuff.
That's right. Yeah, that's right.
There's really no kits out there in the market.
Yeah.
So.
But the Sten, because now I do have a Sten Mark III and Mark V kit to work on after this. Those Sten kits, the tubes are they're so easy because it's all laser engraved and you just cut within the lines. As long as you can color within the lines, you can make it work.
And they used to have paper on it, like paper.
Yeah, that's why I'm confused. I thought Walt had paper. You don't have paper anymore?
No, they're all laser engraved.
Ooh, interesting.
So, Walters now are laser engraved on. Yeah,
I didn't know that. I used to see Walter rolling it like one of those Cuban cigar maker people.
It's cheating.
I got retired from that a few years ago. So.
Oh, because you got the laser engraver, of course.
Yeah, with a more tax too. So.
I thought that was just there so I could engrave my shit.
It's so incredible that it just all you cut within the lines, basically.
Oh, okay.
I need to do more engraving stuff with that. Make some more money with it. But lately, we've just been doing our own stuff, and that's it. But
cool.
Are tubes not selling at the moment? Nobody's. I guess there aren't any kits. Kits are kind of falling off.
Yeah.
I mean, there's plenty of Sten kits out there.
Let's see. Hot Dog 990 is saying there's a special place for dictator guns on Gunbroker Saturdays. That's is that
Joe's show?
Yeah, that's Joe's show. It's on Saturdays,
they pop
right?
Up on Gunbroker. I'm sure they do.
Yeah, the whole dictator things come from the Middle East. That's a I don't know how you describe it and be politically correct.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're thinking, but you can't say it on the internet.
I don't think there's any way to describe that and be politically correct.
No,
probably a couple dictators in Africa probably have those too. So,
yep.
It's I think Trump would like a gold gun because he has a tendency. He likes gold. Everything.
Oh, for sure, yeah. He's got gold toilets.
Now, I don't know if this is true or not, but today I was watching him when he was talking to the person who's in charge of NATO. He was over here and they're having a meeting, and actually it was and the press were talking. In that room they talk is gold everywhere. There's everything is, and I don't know if that's since
the sconces and all that.
Everything, all the accents, everything is in gold. Looks like gold leaf or gold paint. And like I said, I don't know.
I thought that was the last time he was in office, but
I think this was at the White House.
Yeah, it's like gold leafed. That room. I don't know.
Everything is very.
Someone might have redone it. It might have not have been like that going all the way back, and then someone redone it. I thought it was him that redid it, or Melania, or something.
I mean, when the president gets.
Oh no! Here.
When the president comes into office, he can decorate how the fuck he wants.
No, a lot of it is Trump's. They say he decorated that room with gold, and he likes gold. He
likes that motherfucking gold.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what.
Yellow gold is ugly to me. I really don't like yellow gold.
I like the 18 karat that's like a deeper yellow or more bronzish, dirtier gold, if that makes sense.
I'd like to have it in big chunks. Big balls.
Yes, exactly.
Big nuggets.
Big ass ball. I've been watching prospecting guys lately here too. A little bit when I'm bored, I look at some gold prospecting guys.
Are you buying gold? I haven't bought any gold yet from Costco. I've never been able to catch the gold bars at Costco. No. So Lola told me she was checking on that. I do catch the silver bars out there sometimes.
The price of silver, holy cow!
I mean, every time I catch the silver, and by the way, they're putting a Costco in the villages.
Do not go buying silver right now. It's way up. You're going to lose money on that. You need to wait
way up now.
That pharmacy's going to be busy at that. Those little blue pills and them condoms and shit. They're going to be busy as a motherfucker.
In the villages with the Costco?
They're going to have a Trojan representative working 24/7 in that place.
There's a Costco going in the villages. There's also a new Hooters up in the villages.
Is there a Costco going in the villages?
Yes.
Is that closer than Jacksonville?
It's closer than Jacksonville or Claremont, where I go.
I will dump my Sam's Club membership if we can go there. They have all the good stuff.
There's going to be one in the villages.
I suffer to differ. I mean, I have a Costco. We go to Costco all the time, but Sam's has more stuff than Costco.
You think so?
We would probably have both. I would go with both.
More variety of certain things. I mean, for example, like
we got 15 seconds.
Oh well, yeah. There's just I like Sam's is funny because it's different than Costco. It's a different clientele too. We'll say that. So.
It is different deals. We're gonna take a quick break. We'll be right back. We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like Franklin Armory. Franklin Armory provides 100% US-made firearms and awesome binary option triggers. Their focus and purpose is to provide freedom tools to all Americans, especially those in not-so-free states. So when you're in the market, please consider Franklin Armory. All right, so the debate with the Sam's Club and Costco still continues. Go ahead, Walt. You were saying something?
I was saying that this my observation of the Sam's, it's more the Walmart crowd, if you know what I mean.
I think there's more Sam's Clubs out there than Costco's, but everywhere there's typically a Sam's Club, there's a Walmart store not far. And a lot of not all the Sam's Clubs have gas stations, but a lot of them do. But all the Costco's have a gas station.
Yeah. Gas with Costco. I bought gas on Saturday. We ventured. We make a point of not going to Costco in the weekend because let me just make an observation. A lot of people go to Costco in the weekend that could go to the Costco during the week when it's nice and quiet inside, but they go there and they bring Granny and all the fucking grandkids and they run around and they're eating free food and. So it's a zoo on the weekends. I try to stay away from Costco.
Zoo. It is a zoo.
Yeah.
But we ventured in on Saturday because what did we go over there for?
You bought that thing you did a video on. You bought a case kind of thing.
No, that was actually okay. Me and Peggy went to Costco. We got, I went inside and I got ice cream. And we sat and ate the ice cream. And then we got gasoline. I can't remember. There was a reason we were over there. We didn't shop like we should have shopped. Then I had to go back again and get that box that I bought, that plastic box, which is I walked up on it and there it was, and it's like, oh, that's a pretty good idea. Boom, got a box. So
that was cool.
Putting all the things I normally forget to put, like hearing protection and magazines and all those little things that you bring that don't fit somewhere. That's going to go in that case. So
did I text y'all the other day about the Bakelite that I found that I want? I don't think I did.
Bakelite? No.
I didn't know this, but the Russians and I guess the Eastern Germans made Bakelite. They're marketed as Geiger counter containers, but they look like tackle boxes. They look like normal tackle boxes in Bakelite, and they look super cool. I want one for my car.
How big are they?
So they make. I've seen two on the internet. One is like this big, and then the other is like a standard toolbox size.
I haven't seen them.
I've never heard of them before until I saw a picture and was like, "Holy crap! I want a toolbox made out of Bakelite. That's so cool! Like I want my gun tools in there."
Who was selling it? One of the a surplus?
I found it on eBay or Amazon. Somebody had posted a picture, and they are very expensive. So no, but so Walter. For anybody that doesn't know, Walter has a gun toolbox that he takes everywhere because it comes in super handy, and I need one of those. And I'm not even saying that as a joke. Like I truly need one of those. So when I go out, I have the tools.
Yeah, I've got a Brownells bag I take. That's what I took the other day when we were shooting.
Always what happens is if I don't bring tools, somebody has got a cartridge stuck. Somebody needs a screwdriver, an Allen wrench. I mean, when I go out there with my friend Mike, I got to make sure that unlike his mommy, I got to make
he's
sure
got firing pins.
So I need to. One thing is, I've actually been looking for one of those older metal toolboxes like you have, because those things are really cool. I really like that.
Yeah,
they're kind of expensive now.
That one is that one was probably made in China.
He's not talking about that blue one that you got at
No,
Show.
the blue one.
Okay.
The blue one I have is German. That's has my mini bike tools in.
Mm-hmm.
No, you get a red one. That's
the red one. The red one I got from my friend Jim Rowley, and he had put it together for his gun stuff, and he had all his cleaning stuff and all that. And when he was getting rid of things, I said, "Oh, cool! It's all ready to go. I got a whole toolbox full of stuff." Only thing I had to do was I welded that electrical conduit into the handles to reinforce it.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting. I didn't know you did that. That's funny.
Yeah, because otherwise it had just sheet metal.
Yeah,
and there was no way it could carry what I put in it. There's no way.
By the way, for anybody that's out there, if you don't know how to weld, you should learn, because it's fantastic. It does so much.
And it's not hard.
No.
Yeah. I was going to learn how to weld. I was learning how to weld until someone
Don't bring it up. Don't bring it up, because I'm taking my gun back if you bring it up. I sold you a gun, so you'd never say it again.
Let's just say this. There's different types of welding. There's stick welding.
And he has never taught me how to weld. But yes, okay.
And take welding. Welding you have to have a little bit of patience. Just a little.
One of my problems that I'm learning is I guess I do not have good metal hygiene, because when I'm working on parts kits, a lot of times my weld will get some porosity in it. You'll get those little tiny bubbles.
It's not clean.
It just looks. Yeah, it just looks bad. I think it's because I have some oil on the surface or something. The trunnion I welded in tonight, and it's got like two little specks in it, which.
No.
It was not going to kill anything. It just doesn't look great. That's my one downside. I need to learn to. Is that the trick?
Degrease everything like crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna have to buy a thing of brake cleaner.
And make sure you have enough. With TIG welding, make sure you have enough gas going too.
Gas is good. It wasn't the gas. It was either. It was either the inside of the tube might have had a little rust from sitting for 20 years, or there might have been some oil on the outside of the tube or something. When I slipped them together,
you probably rushed a little bit.
I was trying to get it done by the podcast, so I did a little bit, but I did try my best to not make it a porous weld. And there were too little. I mean,
yeah. We should do a video with Walter welding. I think we've done it before in the How It's Made video, but yeah, he's awesome. Let me. By the way, I see that some people are saying they're having some problems with the Rumble. Sorry about that, guys. I don't have a lot of control over Rumble and how it does what it does, unfortunately.
I'm just gonna keep holding this. There you
go.
Oh, okay. I see a little bit of it. Yeah,
a little bit of porosity in it.
It's a result of having some oil somewhere. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's my only thing is my metal hygiene. I'm using I'm not using I guess brake clean is what I need. I just need to clean it with brake clean and huff the fumes.
Today I was watching a video. Ian McCullum was in France at wherever he was, and he was talking about French-made HK guns, right? The French were thinking about using HKs at one point, and he flips up. He's showing a picture of one of the prototype guns, and sure enough, in one of the welds, what do I see?
Porosity.
I see porosity in one of the welds, and I was like, oh dear. Some German was sent to the camp for that.
Yeah, this would never. Well, okay, so they wouldn't have welded their trunnions like this because they were different. But yeah, this would never have flown in Nazi Germany. No way.
9.
Yeah, I would have been sent up camp for that.
You had got a good beating and then sent to the.
Yeah. But it's ready to test.
That's cool.
It will click bang, hopefully. It's really cool. I can't believe I literally I'm kind of like dumbstruck that I own
it. Does
this.
Look cool. He's like a big kid in a candy shop right now.
You have no idea how
you cannot hurt him right now.
How cool this thing is. I would love to have an STG now, but God forbid.
Do you have I think Walter, you have a 22 version of that, right? Someone does.
Yes, and then I have the parts kit too for a real one. But I'm missing part of the receiver still, and it's hard to get. I know someone who used to have those pieces, and I just keep forgetting to give him I used to see him at Knob Creek, and of course, there's no more Knob Creek. So, but I know the guy's name and I know where he lives. I just gotta, and I've actually looked up his phone number. I just gotta pick up the phone and call. That's the
I have a feeling whenever somebody one of these days comes out with a reproduction, I'll probably just pay the big dollars. How much did you pay for your FG2, by the way?
That was $5,000 when I did that.
Who made it? Do you remember?
That's SMG. If you type in SMG, that stands for something, obviously. But they're doing mine's a Type 2 one, but they came out with a Type 1 also.
Oh my God, they fetched so much money. Smith Manufacturing.
Yeah.
I just realized. Go ahead. Sorry.
When I ordered that, they did it where you put money down and then you could pay every so often.
That's what you do.
So it wasn't like $5,000 in one big pop.
I'm sure it's worth it. It's just, I mean, we've shot it. It's 100% worth it for you to own it. It's a lot of money.
The company that's doing the 44 now, the DG, you got the parts from them.
That's where my part came from, and they want $6,000 for an SUV.
Yeah, but I've heard some people that had them and they were talking about them. They weren't running right or something. I don't know.
Really? Ooh, I don't like that. Maybe they no longer, as of right now, they do not have any FG42s in stock. So
okay, yeah,
they're building DPs. They're building the Russian DP series,
and the belt fed mechanism for the DP.
Are they?
Which is cool.
Where is this?
What do you mean?
They're in the U.S. This is not an imported firearm, right?
Yeah, they're in the U.S. Yeah.
Wow.
Let me get some quick shout outs here. Like I said, who's it? Hot Dog 990. Hot Dog 990 said can't get the show on my TV. I hope that's working right now. Then some conversation about Costco. Some people are choosing Costco. Shooting Gallery says I have a Costco down the street for me, and I've never actually been inside. I used to grab the pizza on Friday because it was like $10.
$9.95 for a pizza. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to have a membership now. They won't let you in unless you have the membership.
Yeah, you got to go inside. Yeah. Well, that makes sense. I mean.
Yeah. Jade Grew says I have to set the video quality to 2.1 megabits to get it to work for me. Interesting. That's on the. So where do we come down on the Costco from our side? I vote both. I'm not trying to ride the fence. I think they're both good.
Like I said, there are certain things they have at Sam's that I like when I go. And they're both fine.
Yeah, Costco's a little bit higher end. That's what it is. It's like they've got some cooler foods in there, some tastier things, because that's kind of like what they cater to, where like Sam's Club is, they're always fighting for the exact penny when you go to Sam's Club. So they're just all about the deals. But Costco has some cool stuff, and you can always take stuff back to Costco. Huh?
Does Sam's Club tend to be cheaper than Costco?
With some things, but there's a lot of things Costco carries. So here's the one thing I've always loved about Costco. I think they won't let you do it with food or computers and stuff like that.
Or TVs around Super Bowl time.
Yeah, but you could buy furniture.
Yeah,
like I remember one time I ordered this fancy. We were living in West Palm Beach, and I ordered this fancy furniture from Costco online, and they delivered it to the house. It was really nice, but very heavy. And then like 6 months later, we decided we were going to move up here because they were going to put a Costco in Gainesville. They just never did it. And Lola worked for Costco. And I didn't want to move that furniture. I took that furniture right back to the Costco Lola was working at and returned it to us. Got my money back. So that's a benefit. That's a benefit with Costco. And then Costco sells stuff like, so have you ever seen silver and gold and stuff like that selling in Sam's Club? I don't know.
Yeah, they have it. I've
seen
it.
They do? Oh, okay.
Yeah. When we go in there, they have it. I'm not in the market for it, so I look at
it. Okay.
They don't. The thing they don't have is Rolex. Because Walter, didn't you buy yours from Costco?
Rolex?
I've never seen that in a Costco, but I heard they do have it in some real high end Costco's in some places.
Walter, I thought you said you bought yours from.
No, my Rolex came from Jared.
Oh, okay. I'm wrong. Totally wrong.
When they were Rolex dealers, they're not Rolex dealers anymore.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because they were selling them too cheap, I guess.
Probably under MAP or something.
Something going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Rolex has shut down a lot of different people selling their stuff anyway. So they're shutting down a bunch of dealers. But a lot of dealers got shut down for like selling to the gray market dealers. That's what, because they were making deals. So like the people at the Rolexes will get Rolexes, and instead of getting it to people on the list, they would sell it to other dudes and then split the profits and stuff.
Is that kind of like the way concert tickets go too?
Yes, very much so. There's a lot of Rolex dealers that would just stack Rolexes, like Daytonas, for example. They would just stack them for years because that's just money. It just goes up. So Rolex kicked a bunch of them out. I mean, Rolex makes like 1 million watches a year. None of the high-end companies do that, but they have a high demand for it. So there's stores that they caught just stacking them. In the basement, just stacking watches, and then they just go up in value. So I can't. I wish Guns was like BJ. Oh, I used to. I was about to say something that would get me. That would be phrasing. We used to go to BJ's in New Jersey when we lived in Jersey.
Really?
There's one in Clearwater that I've never been in.
There's one on North, like Oldsmar, also. And I've never been.
Yeah, I saw one somewhere, like in Tampa. Is Oldsmar Tampa?
No, well,
yeah,
on the edge.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's north of Tampa, but yes.
Oldsmar's at the very top of the bay.
Yeah.
Okay, you got Safety Harbor, then you got Oldsmar.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I haven't been to one of those in a while.
I've never my significant other. I said, let's go check it out.
Yeah. At some point, you got too many memberships. Yeah. How many memberships are you going to have? I think you just need your Sam's Club and your Costco, and you're good.
Probably, yeah.
Well, I mean, I got the Sam's. I guess you have to have a credit card. I have the Sam's credit card, and then we used to buy We used to buy every year the candy for the SHOT Show at Sam's. We'd go in there and buy 10 or 12 bags of the candy, to give out at SHOT. And that was one reason we went in.
Yeah. I would say the one we use the most is Sam's Club because there's just a lot of Sam's Clubs. Costco, we got to drive, like Patrick was saying, we got to drive to either Jacksonville or I go to Claremont because I like Claremont better than Jacksonville, to be honest with you. But when they put one in the Villages, I'm going to be hanging with those old people.
I kind of feel like I'm going to be hanging out with old people, yeah.
You pull up with the van.
Yep.
Pull up with the van, and you set up your little camp right there in the thing. Next thing you know, you have all your followers following you right there in the
hanging out right there in the parking lot. Yeah.
Just don't watch out for that turned upside down pineapple. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, yeah. Don't want to stumble into any old people orgies in the Villages.
Debauchery.
The Villages is actually awesome. We make fun of the Villages. That is one of the most awesome places in Florida.
I don't like their. It doesn't need to be any bigger. It swallows up.
It's not slowing down. They're gonna put. I forgot to mention they're putting a Buc-ee's plus that Costco plus they put. How are they putting a Hooters in the Villages when Hooters are closing down? I don't even know.
Well, not all of them are closing down.
Yeah, that one in the Villages is gonna be pumping. There'll be some old ladies up in there in little orange short shorts.
Oh no! You gotta work the old dudes coming in. That's what you gotta do.
Oh yeah. This is the perfect place. I don't know if our friend Richard Monder, which I heard from him by the way, he's doing all right. He's just like doing a bunch of tests in England. He's got cancer, but that's the perfect place for Monder to live in the Villages. Well, no, it's not. You know why? He doesn't like old ladies.
You don't like old poutine?
I think he doesn't like any chicks over, what was it? Like 30 or something? I don't know. He has a very low bar. Or high bar, I should say. Yeah, to get into it, yeah. And he's like our age, but yeah, he's no old chicks. So, shout out to him. Are we gonna talk about what should we talk about first? The Pam Bondi thing or the Sig thing?
So what does the Teflon thing come from Pam Bondi? What's?
I'm just saying that because Trump is refusing to fire Pam Bondi's ass.
Why would he? Why?
She got to go. She got to go.
Why?
She messed up the whole Epstein list thing.
You don't. No.
No,
Trump told her to do that. She don't. You know what? Everybody that works for Trump, they either follow what Daddy Trump says, or any fire don't.
Right. No, I understand you. So, what do you believe? We got like a minute here, but we'll continue it. Do you believe the Epstein list exists, or it doesn't exist? Like now, Trump is saying it's imaginary.
They
always exist.
There's stuff, but this also plays into the whole, with our good friend Elon. That whole monkey business thing is all playing together. Mm-hmm. So if he released the list now, then people go, see, Elon was right. You should bomb him. But Trump ain't about, bad enough it took long for him to figure out that Putin was fucking him in the butt. And he finally,
it took a long time.
He's probably figured that out now that he ain't for real, that he's not his buddy.
Yeah, we're going to be sending weapons to them, but Europe and Canada is going to be paying for it.
Yeah.
Well, allegedly.
I think somebody else pay for it.
Right. Yeah. As long as it's not us. Yeah.
That's if you're gonna fight the Russians, you fight them economically and destroy them that way.
Yeah. We got 5 seconds. We're gonna continue. We'll continue this over. Whose fault is the Epstein thing? We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of great companies like High Point Firearms and Full Forge Gear, bags and gear for everyday life. Did you know High Point is an American family-owned and operated company located in Ohio with over 30 years of manufacturing experience? High Point is proud to be the home of the working man's gun and your source for affordable handguns and carbines with a lifetime warranty. So when you're in the market, please consider High Point. Okay. All right, Patrick. I think Walt went for a drink break. Give me your. Let me hear your thing, because otherwise, me and Walt will just go about it. What do you think about the whole Epstein?
Epstein's thing is all real. I think Epstein did kill himself, but he was allowed to kill himself, where he shouldn't have been allowed to kill himself. The list is real. All the shit's real. And so here's my hot take. Everybody's saying, Trump's playing chess or some bullshit like that, whatever.
3D chess or whatever.
Truly, I think that they might have a list, and they're probably telling people, you shut your fucking mouth and we won't talk about this list.
Oh, you think you're using it as leverage in the background?
Fuck yeah, I think so. I think that's exactly what they're using it for, yep.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think they're saying, yeah, we'll protect you, but shut your ass up.
So, but why? I mean, who are they using it as leverage against? I mean, Trump is just steamrolling through everything. Are these politicians you're thinking they're using it?
Oh, yeah. Politicians and wealthy individuals who have been on that. Anybody that's in that list, they can say, hey, we have this file, and we know what's in it, so shut the fuck up. Why do you think all of them are moving overseas where they can't be well, some of them can be extradited, but...
Right.
No, I think more than likely they know the value of any information they may or may not have. And their main thing is, we got to keep this. This is too valuable to give up to the American people. We can't just give it away.
I just think it's crazy that Trump and all the super MAGA dudes were talking about the Epstein. We were talking about it too. Everyone was talking about Epstein, and everyone agreed that there's a list. There's a bunch of people that flew out to the island. There were people involved and all that kind of stuff. And Trump was down with all of that. And now all of a sudden he's like, "Oh no, guys, nothing to see here."
Something else has happened, and I don't know. I don't know what it is. But there's some other information that has come up about who's on that list.
So the reason, because Walter asked, why did I say Teflon Bondi? So Pam Bondi, no one here in Florida likes her. No one, when they were putting her up as Attorney General, everyone was like, hell no, don't, because they had Matt Gaetz, and obviously no one likes Matt Gaetz, so he got kicked. I kind of like Matt Gaetz though, but
I don't. He had some stuff in his.
Yeah, he pissed off some of those other politician dudes. That's really, and he had this. Whoa, where are you going? Lola's unplugging my thing. So anyway, so they had there was something going on with Matt Gaetz. He got kicked out, and immediately it was Pam Bondi, and it seems like she could do no wrong. And even we will probably see Kash Patel, or what's the name of the other guy?
Dan Bongino.
But yeah, Bongino. Yeah. Those guys will pay before Bondi pays any kind of price.
We'll talk about Bondi and those two guys too, because they both were like hardcore when they came in.
Yeah.
And now they're like puppies with the tail between their legs.
Somebody showed them something, and now the two of them can't talk about shit.
Yeah, you guys have been saying that for a while. What was the thing that they did? And they were all looking. An
interview with somebody.
They were looking googly-eyed.
They look like they've been drugged.
Somebody took them and showed them the aliens and said, "We will feed your children to these aliens. You don't get your shit together." But what? Why? So listen. They all said, but even Pam Bondi said that she had stuff sitting on her desk. You know, there was all this conversation, and then all of a sudden nobody wants to touch this thing. This Epstein thing now is vaporware. Never happened.
I don't know. It's hard to figure.
It's too weird.
It's kind of strange that they're all like attack dogs to begin with, and now the attack dogs of they're going the other direction. Yeah. You know, it's like
almost as if that's how it works every time somebody gets into government.
Yeah, but I think Pam Bondi is going to be able to get away with a lot of shit. Do you remember Pam Bondi? Like, this is what we're forgetting about all of this. Do you remember Pam Bondi was supposed to give the recommendations for the Second Amendment actions to be taken?
Did that ever happen?
No.
But that was not. No. That was not supposed to be, as it was said, not supposed to be something that was put out to the public.
No, they were going to publish. They were going to publish something, I thought, and then they put it off, and then we never heard about it ever again, and we probably never will ever hear about it ever again.
Yeah, I don't know.
So
I'm not. One thing I don't like about her, she was a red flagger.
Yeah,
that's what a lot of gun guys don't like about her. She was all for red flags.
Constitutional conservative at all.
Yeah.
And it was a dangerous combination with her and Trump, who doesn't believe in due process, obviously. And now is going to take away citizenships. I don't like Rosie O'Donnell either, but you can't take. Come on, you're going to take away Rosie O'Donnell's citizenship?
You know what do you do to people like that? Is you put them on the, as I say, the non-person list. You don't acknowledge them. They no longer live in your book.
But you're not saying put her on an actual list. You're just saying just ignore her.
No.
They don't.
You don't even acknowledge the fact that she's alive.
You're just giving them power.
Yeah, like the press did with Trump when he was running for office. When every other day he was in the press.
Yeah,
that just all that did was put it in front of everybody, going, "Man, he's the man."
That's how he got in. They ginned up the revenge vote. That's how we got here. I think we were getting here anyway because no one was voting for Kamala Harris or Biden.
The first time he ran, they did the same thing.
Yeah.
If Trump, he said all these outlandish things. And he was in the press every day, right in front of you every day.
But why is Rosie O'Donnell getting under his skin? She's in Scotland, right? I don't know. I don't know what she did. I could look it up. I ignore Rosie O'Donnell also. I don't know why And Scotland will kick Rosie O'Donnell out of there. Just watch.
Scotland, we don't want that bloody bitch up in here. Scotland.
She's not going to be long for Scotland. She'll be right back to America.
Feed her some of that haggish shit, and she'll be out of there in a second.
They don't want to stay anywhere long enough where they're really going to have to pay any taxes.
Well, they'll tax the living fuck out of you up
there. So I don't understand why he's going after her. To be honest with you, I don't think it's cool to go after Musk, let's say, because you don't like what he says. You're like, oh, I'm going to kick him. And I naturalized as a citizen. I don't think it's cool that, you're threatening people if they don't go along with what you say. You're going to pull their citizenship. That's bullshit. He's
not going to do that. He can't do that.
Yeah, but don't give these people fuel by saying you're going to pull people's citizenships. You're going to put people who you don't like what they're saying in alligator Alcatraz. That's bullshit.
No, none of that's happening.
And that's the kind of Pam Bondi should be over there telling him, don't do this.
No, you don't understand how it works. You don't go to the Trumpster and go, excuse me, you're wrong.
Hey, what's up? What's up, Chromie? Hi. What's up? There you go. We're waving at you. Yeah. Let's see. I don't know if he has to see himself.
Giving really angry eyes around the corner after.
Oh, is he supposed to be bathing? Did he escape from his bath? That's what probably. What's up? Okay, drop a beat.
What?
Huh? Jabberjaw.
Yeah. Yeah, he's talking.
What are you doing? You want to go back to all three
He sees himself full screen now.
He wants y'all back. There we go.
Oh, there you go. All right. Look. Guns, Chromie.
What's that? Hold on. Tell people what that is.
It's done.
That's right.
Oh, he knows. Yeah.
Yeah. Wait. Tell him again. What is that?
It's done.
A gun. And the other one. What's the other thing?
Okay. What's this?
That's a skull. Yeah. Look at that.
Okay. What about this? Look at this.
Oh, mommy. What is that?
Silly.
Yeah. More? I don't think they have any more.
We are all about the age of Chromie right now.
Oh, look at that truck.
Oh, trucks. Oh, no. Trucks. Yeah, he likes it. Yeah, it's a big truck. Yeah. Yeah, I know. No one could tell Trump anything. That's how Musk got into trouble.
Yeah. And that's so freaking... Like I said, it just blew me away. One day I'm watching them and they're talking about each other. Oh, I love you, man. No, you love me. I love you. And
I love you more.
Yeah, and then it's like, that son of a bitch. I'm going to deport his
ass. Do you know that Musk had been staying with Trump, right? He had been staying with Trump at Mar-a-Lago before the elections. And then even after through the elections, he was staying. I guess one day he just got kicked out of Mar-a-Lago. Melania was like, listen, Musk, and she probably told, like Lola sometimes has that conversation with me. You got to tell your buddy to move the fuck out of my house. He's got to go. He's got to get out. Do you remember that? That was happening, and people were like, "Damn, Musk doesn't want to move out of Mar-a-Lago."
Maybe you give Melania's ass a quick look at too.
He was enjoying. I think he was enjoying all those gold toilets and yeah, all the Trump surgery. All those chicks walking around with this Trump plastic surgery. Do you know there's like a certain Trump look that I don't know what kind of plastic surgery Trump has himself, but all those chicks around Trump have that same kind of plastic surgery look. So I mean, maybe Musk was enjoying that and got kicked to the curb one day. Who knows?
Those DSL lips.
Yeah. They're trying to be, everyone's trying to compete with the Kardashians. Night Train says, nice Glock. Oh, yeah, this is my Glock 34, by the way. Glock 34. When was the first gen that they made a Glock 34? I don't know. Is there a Gen 1 Glock 34 out there?
Is what makes it 34?
This is a extra. It's just longer. Yeah, it's just, it's not
longer than a 17. It's just a little bit longer than a 17.
Yeah, it's not the L. Was there a 34L before?
No.
Well, why is it?
Was it a 17L? I don't know why it's a 34. I think it's just a longer slide.
Caliber? Is it 9?
No, it's 9. It's 9.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just they made it. It was originally for like competition use, and then it got picked up because people like it.
Yeah.
It's nice.
It's longer than a 17. I don't have a 17.
Longer than a 17, shorter than.
Oh, actually, here's a 17 right here. So this is my 17, and then that's how much longer it is right there. Yeah.
Yeah, my long slide's at the shop, so I couldn't tell you. So.
Yeah. So it is longer, and it has that little port right there, right? That's a port, right, Patrick?
Yeah,
I don't know.
No, it's not a. It's just a hole.
Oh, it's just a hole? So what the hell is that hole for? What's that for?
Just losing some weight, I guess.
Is that for a lanyard or something?
There's nothing goes in there. Literally nothing goes there.
Oh. Okay. I don't even know why I have this.
It's weight saving.
Yeah. It might. Oh, it's pouring out here right now. It's a good thing.
It poured today, and we got to see fireworks. That was crazy.
Yeah. You want to tell everyone what happened? Because you should have rolled video on this.
I was on the phone with the emergency services.
You tell them about that, then I'll tell you about my customer.
I want to hear about your customer, yeah.
Okay,
so go ahead. I want to hear your customer story.
Oh, so today Peggy goes, there's going to be a customer come by the shop, has an upper, yada, 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 bum, bum, bum. He's got a round stuck in, a live round stuck in.
Oh,
a 50?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I read the email, and there were 2 emails, and he shot it once, and the cartridge got stuck, And then he tried this ammo and that ammo. And long story short, okay, he shows up, and this cartridge is stuck in the thing. I said, well, what happened? He said, oh, it wouldn't want to go, so I was kind of beating it closed.
No. No.
Okay, first you verified this was a SHF 50, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And
he broke the bolt handle off.
Wow.
How do you do this?
He hit it with a hammer.
He did. Literally. And he brought the mallet with him. I picked it up and I said, first thing you need to do is throw this fucking thing away. That's what I said to him. Because I was like, I can't believe this.
You know what's funny? We did a video about this, but it's not out there because YouTube keeps deleting every time we put up videos on the 50, and they are affecting safety for people.
Walter, this is one of those reasons why I'm glad I can tell customers, no, I'm not building that for you. Well, no, I'm not doing that.
Yeah. So, he beat it closed, broke off the handle, and then he was trying to beat it open using another handle he bought, like a punch. And then, and I'm like,
So hold on a second. Okay. You're saying that he broke the handle and then he made an indentation in where the charging handle broke up?
The gun wouldn't close with this ammo he had, so he trying to beat it closed, and I'm like, don't you understand you're beating the fucking thing closed? You know,
yeah, the indication is you're doing something wrong if you're forcing it.
You don't have to beat it closed. Sometimes they close tight, but you don't ever force it closed. You don't force it closed on any rifle, like
especially not a 50 cal.
Yeah.
God, I said
if that thing went off,
small hand
if that thing went off, it'd be in your belly, you know. And it's like, so I said, okay. He left it with me, so I took it next door. I got the broken piece of the bolt handle off using a left-hand drill, and then I got the bolt body out, but the bolt head was stuck because anybody that knows anything about tapers, if you take a taper and you slide another item into that taper with that same taper and you beat it in, it like locks it in place.
They're there forever.
So, and he beat that brass cartridge into that steel taper, and it's like we tried tapping on the bolt handle, replacement bolt handle, to try to get it to come free, and I got it loose a little bit, but it would not come all the way out. So I took the muzzle brake off, took the handguard off, heated the barrel up a little bit, because you got to be careful to lie around in there.
Nobody stand anywhere in front of that muzzle.
Yeah, don't front or back.
This is Walter taking the big risk.
Joe, get out of the way, Joe.
Peggy's like, I think I paid the insurance on him.
I didn't get it that hot. And I got a long aluminum bar stuck in the mag well, and it came free, and I unscrewed it. So it unscrewed, and as it unscrewed, it basically just ripped off the back of the cartridge. And
as
the cartridge stayed in.
Come out. That's at least something.
The cartridge is still in there, right? So then I clamped that in the vise with some jaws and got out a pipe wrench and put the pipe wrench on the end of the cartridge, and it was just tearing the brass off. So it's like, okay, let's soak this thing. So right now it's sitting in the shop, soaking in what do you call brake free? Not brake free.
Yep. Okay. As long as you wet the powder, it no longer can blow up.
Fine, yeah.
That's the main thing. You can now beat on the front of it because the powder's wet.
Yeah, well, if you tap around it and it gets liquid in there, it's not going to go off. But you still got this live primer back here, so you got to kind of be gentle with it because, I don't want it to accidentally go and launch a rod out, launch something out.
Did I tell you guys about the customer that brought me a live round stuck in he brought it to the range, but I worked on it. And we charged him a stupid tax because of it. This was 3 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. This customer admitted to the store staff that he took a 7.62x54R, a Mosin Nagant cartridge, and jammed it into his 308 just for shits and giggles, just to see what had happened. And then sent the bolt home. It was a semi-auto 308. Sent the bolt home like 4 times, and then beat on the bolt because he thought, it might fit. Let's get it to work. I was like, so I had to take this grenade home and beat the shit out of it and get the live cartridge out. I almost took it back to them and said no because it was so stuck in there, and it's literally a 30 cal live grenade in my garage. But I got it pressed out of there. But it was the same thing. I'm like, there's a fucking live cartridge. with live primer and powder stuck in this son of a bitch.
If you do that enough times, something will go wrong.
God.
I had to disassemble one like this before, and I'm trying to remember how I finally got it out. I finally did get it out, but it's right now. It's just I don't think I've knocked around enough in the projectile in enough to get completely into the powder.
Are you hitting him with the stupid charge like Patrick said? I think that's a good idea.
Well, I didn't realize it was going to be this stupid, but yeah. And that's the funny part is this guy on his name at the end it says PhD, right?
Of course, Walter. That doesn't surprise me at all.
So he comes in and
I wonder if this is someone I know. No.
I don't think.
Okay.
He has the audacity to crack on. He's an electrical engineer, I guess, or something. Right? He has the audacity to talk about mechanical engineers.
Engineers like talking about each other. They're all stupid.
What are you doing sticking this in there?
Mm-hmm.
After he beat the bolt closed, I let it soak, and then I probably end up back with the pipe wrench on the back of it, and just twist it until it finally breaks free or breaks off, one or the other.
Okay.
So you haven't completely broken the head of the cartridge off yet, where the primer is.
I haven't. No. I mean, it was starting to tear the base up as I was trying to.
Now you have it clearly written out which guns are coming to me should anything befall you, right?
In all seriousness,
I just want to make sure.
Fucking careful, because that shit sketches me out so much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was thinking you were going to tell us you already took care of this whole thing, but
Walter, that 30 cal that was stuck in the AR-10, I literally put it in the press with a rod going down the barrel to press it out because hitting on it was even more dangerous.
Yeah, 5 seconds.
I have 2 Kevlar vests that I put in front of it while I did it, just in case.
We wouldn't be able to keep the Who Moved My Freedom podcast going without the support of manufacturers like Safety Harbor Firearms. SHF is a quintessential family-owned small business, totally representative of the American dream. Safety Harbor Firearms is a Florida-based manufacturer of the compact entry stock and the SHTF 50 upper for an AR-15 lower. Also, SHF happily delivers on your Sten gun parts needs. So don't forget to check out stenparts.com and safetyharborfirearms.com. Yeah, you were saying people were talking about Musk. Night Train says Musk was even sleeping in the Lincoln bedroom.
And then C. Bullis said Musk slapped Melina's ass.
Yeah. By the way, wasn't it... Yeah, that he would get in big trouble right there. I think Melania kind of likes Musk. I think that's how he wound up spending a bunch of time around there. I would tend to believe that's how he got kicked out. I would tend to believe that's how Trump kicked him out. Trump was like, because Musk is what my mom would call sweet boy. You know, I
agree.
Like, I think he likes the ladies, and he's always, flirting and stuff like that, and he's got a bunch of babies.
And he's got a bunch of money.
Right. No, yeah. He don't have more power than Trump, though. But I've noticed, I think Melania liked the old musketeer a little bit.
He might have. I think he might have gotten a little too big for his britches. I think he thought that he had more power than he did.
Somebody a little closer to her own age.
Possibly true, yeah.
The story of this is going to be juicy in the future of what actually went down with these two knuckleheads.
Trump and his escapades. She's owed one or two.
Yeah, but I think Trump's a player. Trump knows better than that, man. And I think this is how Musk got. Listen, my mother always told me never outstay your welcome.
Yeah.
Never outstay your welcome.
A lot of people don't understand.
Both of you guys treat me real cool when I come over to your house. Patrick treats me good. Walter treats me good.
My son.
Spencer. Here? Yeah, Spencer is a different story.
What's he doing here?
But I'm like, do not overstay that welcome, And I think it's clear that Musk was doing that. He was there too much, and he has his own shit. Although he sold sold all his mansions off and stuff like that.
Tesla supposedly was very unhappy that he was there so god dang much.
Yeah, he's back to work. He's back to work at Tesla, which is a good thing.
Like I said before, he kind of overstayed his DC-ness. He should have stayed on the down low with the DC thing, and that,
Yeah.
But being on that national TV, that international TV, hanging at the Oval Office, that's a lot of.
It's a fire that is too alluring, It's too alluring. Night Train says no Glock Gen 1s for the Glock 34. Glock introduced the 34 in Gen 3. Yeah, but there was like a 17L or something like that. 17 long slide or something like that. Yeah, you have one. What gen is that? 2?
Gen 1.
Yeah, it's Gen 1. Oh, okay. Yeah. By the way, wasn't Night Train the one that was in that movie? Because I looked at that movie. Was it you, Night Train, that was in the movie?
I think so.
Main character?
I looked at that movie when that was like 2 episodes ago. He was all up in that movie kicking asses.
Did you actually watch the movie?
I watched the whole movie. It was funny as hell. It's a pretty terrible movie, but I looked at him and was like, because I know who that is. He's friends with my brother Anonymous. He's very good friends with him, actually. And I looked at this thing, I was like, oh my lord, he is all in that movie. He's like playing, it's kind of like the Terminator. He plays like a Terminator kind of character, because he was buff. He was all up in that movie. It was funny as hell, man. That movie was so low budget, it was funny.
So low budget, it was good?
I can't say it was good, but it was great to watch it knowing that it was him. Me and Lola were both watching it like, what the hell? It was awesome. That was awesome. So, I forgot the name of that movie now, but we talked about it 2 episodes ago. And then right after that, I went and looked it up, and it was on Amazon. It was on Amazon Prime.
So, part of the title also is Sig P320 Woes. So
yes.
I've tried to stay away from that whole shit show. But what's the concurrent woe?
Patrick, do you wanna? There's a bunch of things going on with. Well, so the SIG. First of all, there's more and more people dropping it. It's going off. That's been going on for a while, right? That people have been saying that. What's the? Hold on, let me look this up here so I get this right. What is it? Non-authorized eruptions? What the hell? There's some kind of thing.
And I'm not sure that I like they have non-authorized eruptions.
Hold on a second. Let me.
We haven't heard for those people.
Is it the 320?
So is this the thing about the FBI report that came out?
There's a bunch of them that's been coming out. Yeah, the FBI report is one of them.
Last Monday, an FBI report came out that said, yes, the Sig P320 can go off on its own and it's very dangerous.
Yeah.
And then, within 24 hours, the ICE came out with a thing saying that the Sig P320 is no longer authorized to be carried by any field agent, and they're immediately going to be switching to the Glock 19. They already have a purchase order going in for a Glock 19 with an RMR and a Surefire light.
Well, there you have it.
This is going to be
blow.
This is going to be my question. Why did these? Why did it
take so long?
I carry a Walther, right? Walther makes great guns. I know there's big competition going on with everyone who's carrying what. How the hell did SIG? And Patrick, I think, has my SIG right now. I don't know if you have a. Do you have a 320 Walt? Yeah. I think Patrick has.
Neither of ours are 320s, even though they use.
Oh, what's mine? Yeah, because they were. Yeah.
Yours came from Brownells. Mine is homemade.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Oh, here we go. This is what I saw. This is the one that I saw that I'm trying to figure out the title on it. Look at this. FBI report on Sig Sauer I don't know. Do you say Sig Sauer? Sauer?
Uncommanded discharge.
Uncommanded discharge. WTF. Uncommanded discharge? Seriously? So yeah, that's been out there. Plus Sig, what was the Sig that what's his name gave to Gavin Newsom? I don't think it was a 320 though, right?
365.
Yeah, he gave him a 365. That's another thing. That Sig is. I looked at that video of Let's see if I can pull it up.
Sean Ryan giving him a
gun. Yeah. You guys can pull it up there. Just look. Gavin Newsom gifted a gun. There's a bunch of different people that have videos out on it.
Do you guys follow Adam Carolla?
Yeah,
sometimes.
Not as much as I used to, but I like him.
You see his thoughts on Newsom sitting cross-legged and Trudeau.
Oh no, I didn't see any of that.
Because they got no nuts. That's what he said.
Yes, 100%.
So it's like sitting like a girl the whole time.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. There's other things that proves that they have no nuts. I understand that. Lots of people, I get that. But there's other stuff going on. You just like jog my mind back to stuff with what's his face, Macron. I saw lately. There were these women that were.
They had the two French women that got acquitted in court from doing what is that?
Yeah, they got in trouble. They got sued because they said that Macron's wife was a dude.
What is that used for?
This is a fire starter.
Oh, I've never seen one.
Fire starter.
Okay, so the thing of it is, you don't need both hands to do it. That's a fire starter too.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that here in a second. Go, Walt.
So
hold on 1 second. Hold on. Sorry. Hit the wrong person. Yeah.
Basically, this is like a magnesium fire starter. So for example, say you're fucked up and you crashed and landed, and your one wing is bad, right? All you gotta do is squeeze this and push it against something, and it makes.
Wow, I've never seen that before. That's super cool.
I saw this at one of the shows that we were at. I don't know if it was, I can't remember where it was, and I had to have one. I said,
I would buy something like that. That was neat.
Yeah, and so that's it's been sitting in here. And
is it expensive?
No, it wasn't bad when I bought it. Let me see if there's a name on the side of it.
Fire starter.
UST. I don't know what that means, but.
But
anyways,
that'd be something I would have to look that up. UST fire starter, maybe.
Yeah, it'd be something you put it in like a survival kit or something like that.
UST fire starter.
Start your house on fire, playing with it inside, burn it down. One-handed or whatever, but yeah.
Here it is. UST Sparky fire starter.
Sparky.
It's called the UST Spark American Outdoors brand Sparky Fire Starter.
Oh yeah. 12. I see it's on Amazon.
That's cool. I've never heard of that before, but that's really cool. Actually,
yeah. Because if you're trying, if you've ever had to try to start a fire with and you're scraping the stuff off and making it go, you can have your pile of flammable stuff and just push it right into it.
Magnesium ferro rods. Starting with something like that is a serious skill. That is not something you just pick up and do.
Yeah, that's cool.
You gotta have the right material to catch. Start.
And you have to have the right angle on the rod, and it takes some skill.
No, that's
takes
cool.
A lot of that out of the equation. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, should we get to Patrick's story before we forget?
The neighborhood almost caught on fire today.
Yeah, let's break that down for us, Patrick, because here's a picture right here.
So a storm blew through big time, and the power went out halfway through the storm. I got bored after about 45 minutes and was like, let's go see why the power's out. We drove around for 15, and I couldn't figure it out because no lines were down. And on the way back, that tree is directly out and to the right, like 50 yards from the entrance of my neighborhood. And I was like, oh, well, I guess that's the problem because that's why we have no power. The tree is catching on fire while being electrocuted. So I called 911. Tico, our energy producer, doesn't pick up the phone ever. So I called 911, and I said, hey, there's a tree that's about to catch on fire. Can you get somebody out here? And they didn't, actually, for about 10 minutes. I sat there. And then the tree actually burned itself in half. The top part of the branch fell over, and I was like, "Oh, here it goes!"
So it's arcing, and you're seeing like what? Like what colors? Blue, orange.
Well, at this point, it's just arcing, and it's just like a red spark that's just, and you hear it going bzz, 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 as it's smoking and catching fire. The best part, though, is it then fell at a different angle down onto the bottom just the bottom wire, and those wires aren't hard attached to anything. So they're allowed to kind of seesaw, and it seesawed one side down, which brought the other side up, and started arcing. It brought the two wires close enough where it had a basketball-sized blue arc for maybe 2 minutes before the transformer blew. And I'm just sitting there on the phone with 911 like, oh yeah, man, it's about to get burned in half. Those wires are coming down. The lady's like, don't go over there. And I was like, ma'am, I'm not even getting close to that. Don't worry about it.
You should have been rolling video.
I know. She had me on the phone, and I wish I would have filmed it. Because it was.
You should have said, damn you, woman, I am shooting video of this. Because that would be on the news. That would be on the news tonight.
It was
local Gainesville news. Then
really
you could do one of those interviews, you know? You could do... You could be one of those...
I was scared for my life. I was petrified.
Yeah. Like, I got my Obama money. Yeah.
I know exactly what you mean.
I need my reparations. Give me my reparations.
My Obama phone. Got an Obama phone.
The Obama phone, yeah.
Oh, my God. Yeah, that's crazy. And so... But obviously your power's back on. How long did it take?
It was probably 2 hours. It was probably 2 hours.
Okay.
The power company came out, though?
Yeah, so fire department and the police came out first. And I was like, I was still standing there, and I was like, yeah, obviously you see what's going on. You don't need me to tell you anything. And they're like, nah, we got it. And then we walked around the neighborhood for 30 or 45 minutes because it was still kind of cool out. And I guess after that, power company came back on, and power was back in running.
Okay.
You ever seen a transformer catch fire and burn?
No, but it got close to that.
I'm sure you've seen that, Walt, right?
Well, yeah, but it starts on fire and there's oil in there and it's dripping down on the ground.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one, so the blue electric ball happened for at least a minute and a half or so. Like, it sat a giant ball of, going between the two lines. And I was like, holy crap. And then a minute and a half later, the transformer down the line, like, exploded. Like, literally, like, bah! It was crazy. It was really cool.
I gotta see if I can... Sorry.
Probably a direct short or something, yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. The parts got too hot from having all that charge go through them.
I'm trying to see if I can find an image. Okay, well, there's a bunch of images. If you guys haven't seen this Newsom thing. I know Patrick, I think, told me about it first, but it was going around of Sean Ryan, you said, I think? Yeah, Sean Ryan, right?
Does a podcast.
Yeah. And he's one of those big podcasts, so here's him getting handed a Sig.
Look at that. Look at that fucking Cheshire Cat smile he's always
he says, I'm not anti-gun at all.
I'm just a guy with my legs crossed and here's
a better picture.
Yeah.
So Sean Ryan said, with the video I looked at, he was saying that he has a friend at Sig that knew he was going to have Gavin Newsom on, and the friend said, you got to get him this gun. So it wasn't actually Sean Ryan giving him the gun.
No, Sean Ryan gives Sig's, he has some connection with Sig, and he gives a Sig to every one of his guests. Usually gives him some sort of P365 to every single guest.
But this was okay, and this was a California, quote-unquote...
compliant, which is even funnier to me.
Yeah.
On the list.
Yeah, what's your thought on this, Patrick?
Oh, I think Gavin Newsom is a scumbag, and I think he should probably be put on some sort of list that doesn't allow him to own firearms. The funny thing is, I saw a comment, and this is hearsay, and God only knows if any of this is true. One commenter was that got kind of pushed up on the list in Twitter was like, yeah, I know somebody that's on a security detail, and Gavin Newsom owns a bunch of illegal machine guns that he shoots on in his property in his mansion. And it's like that doesn't surprise me at all.
I believe it. Yeah, I believe it. There's a lot of people...
But it goes to show that everybody likes guns. Everybody. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, but a lot of people believe... I remember when Eminem was talking about this, and I'm not going to lie. I mean, I'm into hip-hop, and I think like Eminem, one of the best MCs and all that stuff. But I remember Eminem talking about this and saying, how many guns do you need to have? People don't need to have that many guns.
There is no number.
Which I think is bullshit. One, he has a lot of guns. You know, and the idea is like, how many shoes do you need to have? How many cars do you need to have? How many houses? How many bitches and hoes do you need to have?
And which one is counted?
How many bottles of freaking baby oil should you have? Well, I mean, this is a stupid idea to think you can, limit the amount of anything that anyone has. Mm-hmm. So
we won't go to the baby oil thing right now.
Go ahead, Walt.
Because there is a limit. You shouldn't have more than a couple.
Like
you
2 bottles.
You can have all the baby oil you want. Just
what else?
The baby oil advocates are going to come after you for that one, Walter.
Bring it on.
How dare you tell me how much baby oil I can have?
Baby oil I can have.
You don't know. I be shipping in dudes.
Oh dear.
It's so crazy to think about. Yeah.
Oh dear.
All right, we're trying to avoid Here's my thing. I'll say about this whole Sig debacle. Right. I understand, Patrick. I stay away from a lot of the super. I don't know what Sean Ryan was in the past. And I know that Navy SEAL. Okay, and I know there's a whole bunch of things because I think Tim Kennedy, who I really didn't know that much about, he got into trouble lately. Yeah, he was like he was a UFC fighter. He was a Navy SEAL also. But he was a UFC fighter and he was a Navy SEAL or something, right? Yeah. But for whatever reason, he decided to embellish this thing and became a whole thing, right? I kind of like
any of those guys that are sex special forces that go out there and just talk nonsense about every accomplishment they have, they're all lying. I think all of them are probably.
Yeah, I respect the guys that actually did all this stuff. But in the end, I respect them and I keep my distance because I don't want to. I think it's easy for people to get caught up in that limelight, and because of that limelight, especially in the firearms industry, we know people will just throw stuff at them, and I understand it, right? But yeah, so that's the reason why I haven't spent a lot of time looking at Sean Ryan stuff or anyone in that category. Although I have some friends who've done some pretty cool things or whatever.
I'm sure I have too.
I'm just interested, and I know we got like 40 seconds. Why didn't Sig say, hey, if you're going to interview Gavin Newsom, instead of giving him a gun, why not say to him, why are you denying people?
Sig doesn't give a fuck.
Come on. They
don't give a shit. They want to. Their guns are California compliant. They don't care. They're down for playing the game. They want to make money.
I think there are companies who do care, and yeah, but I think there's companies who care. There's companies who care. What benefit are you going to get from Newsom? I don't know. Maybe you get one because we're talking about it.
It won't, but they're not in it for politics.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. We're talking about it, and that's probably what they're into for, right? We're going to take a quick break. We're going to be right. The Who Moved My Freedom podcast is made possible by our partners at 2A Commerce. Veteran-owned and with over 20 years' experience, 2A Commerce is the leader in custom e-commerce and web application development in the shooting sports industry. Clients include major brands such as Guard Dog Body Armor, Sylvan Arms, AccuFire Technologies, The Tactical Games, Warrior Knife Company, and yours truly, Hank Strange. Visit 2A Commerce and support this show by supporting them. Once again, visit the number 2acommerce.com. Yeah, just to quickly get back to what I was saying there, I just wish there are companies who care about the Second Amendment and maybe would have taken a different opportunity there. But yes, I guess in the end, there's a lot of companies that are just trying to get their shit out there.
Gavin Newsom would have never went on that show with that guy if he thought he was going to be challenged.
Correct.
Never.
100% correct. You
got to play the party role, or he's not going on with the part.
Yeah, good point.
Bottom line.
Yeah. And I wonder how much, I often wonder, and I'm not saying this, I'm not trying to like put a label over everyone that falls into the elite, special ops tactical dudes or whatever. But a lot of them really don't give a shit about gun rights, to be honest with you. It's not like forefront of their mind.
They're not.
They don't worry about it.
Advocates. He's a podcaster. He doesn't. Mm-hmm. That's not his thing. His thing is to try to run a podcast that makes him money. That's it.
And get numbers.
Yeah. And I don't blame him for that. That's what he does.
No, I understand. And I think a lot of times, like the guys like us who fetishize these guys and think they're so awesome, we don't realize that if something went bad, we're the first people these guys would take out. It's one of the reasons why they don't care about this. They're like, oh, so if I identify a guy I know out there who has a lot of guns, that's a reason I don't need to keep a lot of guns. I'll just go kill that guy, take his shit if I ever need a bunch of stuff. They don't really think about things the way that we do, you know. They don't see this as a fight that has to be, you know, that has to be fought forever. They don't see it that way.
Most of those people are fucking psychopaths.
Oh, that's where that's at. I was wondering.
And that's what makes. I mean, that's what makes them good at their job, technically. But they're psychopaths.
No, yeah.
You know, I don't know if I'd go that, but you know, you do have to.
Like, gotta have some sort of crazy in you to go out.
If you ever talk to those guys, and like I said, not everyone's like this. A lot of those guys are really nice. As Patrick was saying, the nice ones who went and did crazy things or whatever and don't talk a lot about it are probably some of the most dangerous ones. But you know, but in real life, they're really good people. But I've spoken to some people, and they told me, yeah, shit goes bad. Like, why do I have to stockpile shit? There's a bunch of guys like you out there, and if you've got that stuff, and I identify you as that, I'm getting you. You know, I'm going to take your shit.
Details, but there's the one story. It was an Afghanistan place where they special ops operation, and they come across this kid, the local kid, and they let him go. And as a result, he went back and told them where. And
that was operation, and then it got a bunch of other people killed because of it.
Instead of just, unfortunately, just offing the child, and then the operation, and unfortunately. That's what you have to do sometimes to keep things going, right? Well, it's like kind of in Private Ryan where they let the one guy go, the one German go, and he comes back to haunt them later and shoot at them and kill them and everything else.
Yeah, Shaka Zulu said don't leave an enemy behind alive on the battlefield.
You can't.
Yeah, I understand that, and they have to do crazy things, and you have to be able to Yes, and you have to disconnect your mind. But I'm just saying, a lot of people don't realize when they come back, they see us the same. Well, I mean, they have that, that same point of view when they look at us.
You're created,
yeah.
When you say us, you mean the population in general?
Human being, other people out there. They don't see, oh, this is a good guy. He's a gun guy. He's been fighting. Some of them do. I genuinely have met folks like that who do see things that way and care, but a lot of them don't. And this is why they don't care to fight for gun rights and all that kind of stuff. They don't care about it.
Cops see you as the person that needs to be law brought down upon them.
Yeah.
Same stuff.
It's the same thing in that Black Rifle Coffee, which is all in that clique, I think, with because I think that Rogan promotes that. And all those guys, I think Tim Kennedy and all that, those guys are somehow in that same clique, right?
Well, Black Rifle Coffee is anti-gun pretty much, so.
Yeah, but because to them, they're special ops guys, and they don't, even other members of the military, they don't see as being on their level. Yeah. So that's where a lot of this comes from. This is where it comes from with the politicians. They don't care. They're not going to lose. Even Republicans, even the rhino Republicans out there don't really care because they know they're going to be protected. They know they'll be okay. They know that. Do you remember when we were fighting for stuff here in Florida and we met that guy and he took away the rights of young folks to buy a gun until they hit 21? And we were like, what about someone who's 20 years old working late at night? He was like, that'll be fine.
Don't care. No, it's not.
Yeah. No. He's like, oh, I could buy my daughter whatever she needs. And I was like,
he just kept going back to, well, if you don't vote for me, the Democrats will win.
Yeah. But the thing is, he couldn't see how there could be someone's son or daughter out there living and working on their own late at night, and they don't have anyone to go buy a gun for them.
They don't have to be late at night. It can be right in the middle of the day.
Yeah. True. Yeah.
I would say most stuff goes bad right in the middle of the daytime.
Yeah.
A lot of times. So.
Yeah. It's it's a disconnect. It's a disconnect that we probably cannot. We would look at it and think, what the hell. But those guys don't even see it as a thing. That's what I thought the most when I was looking at that video, Patrick. I was like, this guy doesn't even realize what he's doing or who he's talking to.
He's not a gun guy. He might like firearms because he has some, but yeah, he's not a gun guy. He's not a like us. Yeah, that's not his thing. And I understand that, and you just have to understand that that's his shtick, is to run a podcast. That's all that matters.
Yeah. Hot Dog 990 says, in my honest opinion, another reason to not buy a Sig. Unfortunately, I've already bought Sigs.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
And,
probably wouldn't buy another Sig because of how their P320. They've just been trying to hide as long as they can, and their Spear M7. The military has decided it's garbage and not very good. There's just so many things. Sig is like
I think the P320 has potential. I remember the 250s. I had that, The
250 was great because it was hammer fired. You can't have it drop and go off.
But they didn't like the trigger pull, or a lot of people didn't like the trigger pull on that. But I think this is why you progress it, and I think, who was it? I think Patrick was saying earlier in this conversation, why don't they just admit that there's problems here? Oh, okay, Walter. Why don't they just admit it and fix it and then come out with because overall it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I think it's a good idea. I think there's some level of engineering in there.
They have the ability to fix it, and if they admit faults, I imagine lawsuits will pour in and they'll go bankrupt. Well, they might not go bankrupt, but they're going to lose their fucking asses.
Mm-hmm.
Well, and that's because they went on and on and on and lied and lied and lied and lied.
Correct.
Lied. And I guarantee there's actually documentation saying they lied somewhere.
Correct. Yeah.
Kind of like the cigarette industry back in the old days.
Correct.
They knew there was problems and they lied and they lied and lied.
This is healthy for you. This makes you stronger.
At the same time, there was all kinds of documented things that is not healthy to you. So,
no.
If you're going to, like I've always said, if you're going to commit a crime, I'm not going to send Hank, for example, if he's my buddy, I'm not going to send him an email, or I'm not going to call him on the phone.
Paper trail.
We're going to talk out in the field. Well, there's nobody fucking listening.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If I was the president and I was going to do monkey business, we go out in the rose garden and just have a little conversation. Mm-hmm. You leave your phone over there, J.O., and come with me. We're going to have a little chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to take you down to the 10th level basement and show you the alien we keep under the White House.
We're going to go down to the old bowling alley and have a discussion.
Never on paper and always in cash. That's the rule.
But then again, when they caught the Gotti, they put microphones on all the telephone poles and the street lights out in the street.
Yeah, because they were sitting out there. Yeah,
they always walked out in the street and talked.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. That's how they did it. They sat out there and did they play dominoes? They used to do a bunch of shit. And there's a ton of video of them just watching them talking all the shit, talking about whose wife they're banging this guy's wife, and that's how they turned them against each other. It was like, look, check this out. This guy's talking about banging your wife, dude. Yeah. Yes.
And they went out there and set all those microphones like they were city workers working on the poles.
Yeah, isn't that what they did with Martin Luther King? That they found evidence of him like banging some chicks and shit. Yeah, they showed it to his wife.
Tomcat in the world. The FBI had there's I saw a documentary about it. They got shit on all of those people.
Yeah. Now and I'm not okaying it, but this was back then. This was what was this?
That's how it worked. Hoover.
Yeah. Yeah. What years was this, Walt? Like 50s, 60s? Well, I want to say 60s.
King was in the 60s, yeah.
Yeah, in the 60s, dudes were just nasty. Everybody was banging everybody, getting the big needle in the penis when you cut something.
I don't know about that.
I'm telling you, man. They
weren't
afraid. They were not afraid of STDs. I'm sorry.
They had a lot of
a lot of shenanigans going on.
Yeah, and they used that against people.
Yeah.
That's what.
Yeah.
That's how he worked. That's how he rolled. So
yeah,
Hoover was super dirty.
He was freaky. He was freaky.
No, I'm not saying that. He had dirt on everybody.
Well, that's the way you roll.
Yes, that's how they manipulate. When they went to Coretta Scott King with this
was a
evidence,
homosexual too, by the way.
Yes, correct.
If you out me, I'm going to out you, bud. So
yes.
Take your choice.
This was the old way of leverage. I think a lot of that still used nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah. What about the guy that killed himself in jail? Right. What about leverage?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And without a doubt. People say that he was Mossad too, and he was working for Mossad.
Who knows?
Yeah. There's all kinds of different angles to him. But it could have been just as a power trip. If I got everything on you guys, you're never going to come out on anything on me. If I need something, you're going to let me have something.
Yeah.
Or get me something.
Listen, as human beings are easy. Maybe not for us. We're just regular dudes. We're not famous. We don't get, even like, let's say people know us a little bit in the gun world. There's no hot chicks throwing themselves at us. Well, most of the people who know me are dudes.
Yes, correct.
You know what I'm saying? Even if they threw themselves, I ain't catching.
Correct.
But imagine if you're like Brad Pitt or George Clooney or something like that, right? The Rock or, Daniel Craig or something.
You gotta have a little.
You gotta be responsible for your ding dong.
You should be, correct.
Yes, you should be. You should be afraid of diseases.
You should be, correct.
Yes. A healthy fear of what could happen. Much less like, we grew up in the times, I don't know about Walter necessarily, because Walter's like a little bit older than me, and I'm not sure about you, Patrick, but I grew up in the times when clearly in the 80s, wives chopped off ding-dongs, and it was televised.
Was that the Lorena Bobbitt thing?
Yes.
Lorena Bobbitt,
yeah, she did chop that thing off.
Yeah. Stuff got chopped off and televised, and somehow they went and found that ding dong somewhere.
Yeah, they found it in the trash and reattached it, and the guy had a flourishing porn
nuts
afterwards.
Insane.
Anyway,
so that you should have those things to scare you. Plus, I grew up in like time of AIDS. AIDS was not a joke.
Yeah, that was the other thing. Yeah, AIDS was a thing, and it's like
it's still a thing.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. And
they have pills, and a lot of people think because of the pills and stuff like that out there, you don't want that. You don't want that. No, you don't want it.
No.
You need Scared Straight. Do you remember that when they used to take the kids into the prison
Put them in
and
jail,
the big prisoners will come up and be like, "You beat my bitch." Yeah.
Yep.
Man.
Good old days.
Yeah, the good old days. They used to scare you straight.
As my dad said, the good old days weren't so good.
Yeah, it's like the thing. Everyone's mad because they're doing Alligator Alcatraz. What are you supposed to think this is? Are you supposed to think this is fun? Oh, I'm going to get locked up.
Yeah, exactly. It's not supposed to be fun.
No. It's not supposed to be fun.
I have this thing about the lockup thing where I see these people in these pictures and they have fucking hair like this and they have all this bullshit, dreads and colored hair. In my jail, first thing you have when you come in, besides being deloused, that's second thing. We're going to cut all that fucking crap off.
But that's why they cut the hair. But isn't that why the hair was traditionally cut off in prison? And even if you went into the army for for lice and stuff?
Here it goes. Well,
no?
In the army, it's army because they're going to condition you. Everybody's, you're going to...
Oh, but I thought they still did it in the army because everyone was close quarters and they wanted to cut down on...
It's easier that way, yes. But... Mm-hmm. But you see some of these people, and they're in court, and they're in jail, and they got this fucking mop and shit. In my jail, you ain't got no hair.
Can the army cut your hair anymore? We need to look this up because I think
they cut all the hair off.
They can still cut the hair off in the army.
That's part of boot camp and stuff. Yeah, they do.
Oh, okay, all right.
That's to condition you to.
I'm wondering what happens if you're like a Rastafarian and you've been growing your dreadlocks since birth.
I don't care what kind of Farian you were in my.
You go in the army.
Cut the fuck off. Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
No. Once you break the law, you're in.
Yeah.
Yeah. You lost all your hairdo. I don't care what color you are, white, black, green. I don't fucking care. Off.
Yeah. Even the aliens got to lose their hair in Walter's book.
Everybody gets. Yeah.
Nobody's allowed to keep their hair.
And they get the pink outfit, and everybody gets their hair cut off. So.
The pink outfit. And do you remember what's the name of those slippers, Patrick? Crocs? Yeah.
Everybody has Crocs, yes.
Yeah, but Crocs used to be for the prisoners. They give everyone.
No, they were never for the prisoners. Crocs were made for us retards to wear the entire time. They were. It was a joke that they got produced by the guy who made what's the name of that movie?
Idiocracy.
Idiocracy. Yeah, the guy who made Idiocracy. Their set designer, their costume design said, "Well, let me find the dumbest shoe I could imagine that's never going to make it," and it was Crocs. And it took off.
It was designed. It took off, but now they're giving that to prisoners.
They probably are. They're probably good prison shoes because you can't kill anybody.
There's no nails in it. There's no.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can't kill anybody
nothing
with
you can turn into a weapon.
Yeah, you can't hang yourself with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Understood.
Have you seen the videos where they recycle the plastic over, like in Pakistan or Bangladesh or wherever?
Yeah.
For the Crocs?
And turn them. Well, they have mounds of sandals that come in, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they separate them kind of some by color and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And they grind it and wash it, blah, blah, blah. Next thing you know, they're making it into something else.
Turning it into other things, yeah.
Yeah, it's good polymer. Amazing. That's good polymer.
Technically, yeah.
Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't moved on to other things at this point. With those things, like clothing or whatever.
They make nothing goes to waste in those places. Nothing.
Yeah.
It's amazing what they do.
I always like seeing other countries where they get donated American clothing. And sometimes it's like for sports teams that didn't actually win the Super Bowl.
Never have any idea.
or you see some Chinaman walking around with some shirt that says "fuck something," and he's got no idea.
Yeah, no idea what that means. Yeah, or probably gun shit, like all the gun shirts and political shirts and stuff like that out there. I'm like, nah.
Yeah, because when you donate your clothes, say like the Goodwill, which by the way, Goodwill's a business.
Yes, it is.
The good stuff gets pulled aside, and the rest gets banded into big pallets and they wholesale that shit off to other countries.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And those people are more than happy to get it. Get something.
Has anyone here ever gotten anything from Goodwill? Put your hands up if you have.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of stuff from there. I like shopping there. It's cheap.
Yeah. If you go to Goodwill, like let's say in Palm Beach, Palm Beach is good money up there.
Or Salvation Army.
Salvation Army. They have good stuff.
Nice stuff. Fancy stuff.
The SA Boutique.
Yeah. Nice stuff, man, up there. You'd be surprised. You see designer sofas that, Trump was like, I don't want this sofa. Musk spent too much time sleeping on this sofa.
He was thinking about the millennium.
It's out. It's out of here.
Escape boy.
Yeah. Oh, what happened? He fell?
He was jumping on the bed, and he fell over and bumped his head.
Aw.
No more baby bouncing on the bed.
Yeah. Come on. The poor baby. You know how many knocks is he going to get to that noggin, that poor kid? That noggin is being swole up so many times.
Plenty more.
He's making it strong. Okay, any other new stuff you guys want to talk about here before we go into the next we got 20.
How about the fucking bad poor people in the floods? Holy fuck.
Oh my god, yeah, that.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
What's the number now?
30, it's like 150 or something, or 100. There's a lot of people.
Christ, really?
Yeah.
There's confirmed, and then there's missing, and there's almost as much missing.
Yeah, people that they have no clue. Yeah, they won't find out.
30 feet of water. I mean, it's like it's hard
insane
to imagine.
We're going to take a break. Come right back. Folks, let me tell you about U.S. Law Shield. If you're serious about your Second Amendment rights, then you need to get serious about protecting yourself legally. Use promo code HANK for 2 free months on an annual membership, plus a locked-in rate of just $10.95 per month. Remember, the fight for freedom doesn't end at the range. Arm yourself with U.S. Law Shield, and remember to use promo code HANK. These bastards still, they have not gotten used to that. I'm never going to change it now. Never going to change it.
No, it's epic.
Yeah, we were talking about the floods in Texas. Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy.
Oh, sad.
It is.
Yeah. And what was going on? No warning system, or or just happened too fast to be able to do anything about it?
Yeah, I mean, they had lots and lots of rain really, really, really quick. So, yeah.
I mean, it wasn't just the kids that were in summer camp, which is really horrible.
Lots of people, just people in general.
And a lot of people who were in like RV parks and things like that as well, who were out there and fell victim to that. You know, it's crazy. Yeah, and we still have natural disasters that have happened in America back in the last administration that still haven't gotten cleaned up, like in the fires and stuff in California.
The floods in North Carolina and stuff, and where that was. But I guess that's not the first time they've had a flood like that out there in Texas. So it's not the first time it's happened. So I was hearing somebody else say.
Yeah, so, I mean, I could see that. There's a lot of, every part of America has something that could happen. When I was in Indiana, there was a tornado thing that went off, and there were tornado sirens that were going off, and I was in the van, and the place I was at did not get hit by the tornado, but I remember I was literally sitting in the van, and it was rocking back and forward like crazy. Yeah, and then the power went out. Which shouldn't be a big deal because I had my own generator and everything, but it only runs if your gas tank is above a quarter tank, and I was like below that. So, yeah. So that was going on, but obviously not as bad as those guys. If I would have gotten hit, if that place would have got hit with those tornadoes, same kind of situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, what were you saying, Walt?
No, I was going to say, everybody listening, that's a lesson in preparedness, by the way.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I should have stopped and filled up the gas.
At least get half a tank or something like that.
Yes,
yeah.
I should have. And I wound up doing it in that storm, which I got super screwed. Doing it in a storm. Because I was going places and they didn't have power, so they were not running. And then I found a place that was running, and then they only had the premium thing turned on.
Yes.
Yeah, I had to get it. I think it cost like $6 a gallon.
Ow, mommy, that hurt bad.
Yeah.
Ow.
Yeah. I hadn't seen those prices since the last time I was in California getting gas.
$6 a gallon for gas?
Mm-hmm. It was like $5.80 something. It was close to $6 a gallon. Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't a normal gas station. It was like I've never seen it before. I've only seen that in Indiana, I guess. But it's it's a place where you get there's a bunch of propane tanks and stuff over there.
It's just fuel.
Yeah, it's close to a train depot, and it's it's a gas station, but it's like an industrial gas station kind of thing. Yeah, and they had like propane filling things there and all that. I don't often see that anywhere else. I don't see that in Florida a lot, where they have the things where it looked like it was close to a train station, so it looks like it was for industrial use or something. But you could pull in there and fill up, and I had to fill up or go sit back in my van with no freaking power. So I filled up in the pouring rain, and yeah.
Come back and turn your AC on.
Yeah. I could run the generator and all of that,
Gelatinous.
The crazy thing was my car also, like, the battery died before I even did that. So I had to get someone to give me a jump. So I'm going out in the storm warning is going off, and everyone's hiding in their van.
They're not coming out.
Yeah, and there was one guy from Louisiana that was like, "Oh, I have one of these little jump box things." And he put it on there, and it started it up, and I went to find gas. One of those. Yeah, since then I bought one. I think I bought a few, and I think they were just on sale.
Jump boxes are the ones that you can jump batteries and all that sort of stuff all in one. Pump tires.
No, that one I got is just jumping the battery.
Okay, so it's just a battery with the little. Okay.
Yeah. And I forgot exactly what it was. Lola would know what it was, but you can actually plug it into USB and charge it up. So as long as you keep it charged, yeah. And his wasn't even fully charged, and it was able to jump the van, so it was pretty cool. I was impressed by it, yeah. So you always got to be prepared. You got to be prepared. There you go. You never know.
Yeah, doesn't hurt nothing.
Yeah. The preparedness is more important than anything. Any other things going on out there you guys are paying attention to, Patrick?
Not really. No big news.
Any guns you guys are planning on getting? Walter, you got some guns lately. Are you talking about those little guns that you got? You got the little tiny...
Oh, the Altor or Alcor or whatever the hell those things are. I didn't bring one with me. I should have brought one today, but I didn't bring it. Yeah. Yeah, it's Center Fire System had them on sale. I got a dealer notice they had them on sale for like $69, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get one, and I was thinking, well, as soon as I tell everybody else, I know somebody else is going to want one.
This guy?
Yeah, and so I ordered two of
them. I like
weird
shit you got to keep in the arsenal.
Yeah, that's one of those weird little guns that it's like, would I pay $100 for it? No. Would I pay $69?
I'm not even going to shoot it. That's one of you guys that's going to shoot that thing. I got to watch.
Shoot it. I'm going to do the dual wielding with that.
Yeah.
You get big, and it's done.
Yeah.
Like I said, I was thinking about making a Picatinny rail. I'm definitely going to thread the barrel so I can put a can on the end of it.
Tactilize it.
And they sell that way if you want to do that. But I figured for that price, I'll get one and just, play with it.
Yeah, I think you should make one of those Flux Defenders for it. Little mini Flux Defender.
A brace?
Yeah, I was thinking about a Picatinny rail folding stock thing, just for fun.
There has to be something that could be 3D printed to go over it that would make it super tactical.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah. You could put a light. You could put a red dot.
Well, you got to
put a can on it.
Rail system, you could have a quad rail up on the front.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, you'd be like a retarded James Bond.
Yes.
Bottle opener on it.
That's 00 negative 2. He's special.
00 dumb. Here he is.
Yeah. Oh boy.
I was gonna call it 0069 because it only costs $69.
Oh yeah, nice one. Yeah, guaranteed that you won't ever get 69.
Not with that gun, you won't.
No, not ever in your life.
Not even in the trailer park.
No. Okay, so this is something I saw that I thought was interesting because it's kind of like a connection. So my whole life, no, I shouldn't say my whole life. From the time I came to America and people found out where I was born, they always mention Jonestown. You guys know.
Guyana, because of Guyana?
Yeah, the Jonestown thing. So people always mention that, which I always might have to tell them, hey, that wasn't Guyanese people. That was you crazy-ass Americans.
It was a white guy.
Yeah, that went over there and drank the Kool-Aid.
No, he did not.
Who did not?
It was Flavor Aid.
It wasn't actually Kool-Aid? Okay.
It was Flavor Aid. Knockoff Kool-Aid. It was called
But this is where, so here's the thing that I found out. It's in the New York Post. It says that Jonestown mass death survivors. What is this mass? Okay, mass death survivors who didn't drink the Kool-Aid weigh in. Yes, exactly. That's what it was.
It was Flavor Aid.
Yeah, Flavor Aid. Okay, weigh in on the site becoming a tourist attraction. So it's now becoming a tourist attraction. Yes.
That's weird.
In Guyana. So this is a part of Guyana that they went to because they were communists. They wanted
to get away from malls and stuff. And they were communists.
Yes. Yeah, they had a cult. They were communists. They went to Guyana, but they went to the outskirts of Guyana. Guyana is mostly Amazon jungle. Yeah, and they went to the outskirts. Right? Yeah, and they were running their operation out there. I just saw in there was like 918 people drank the Kool-Aid.
Flavor Aid.
This is where the saying, don't drink the Kool-Aid comes from.
Flavor Aid.
Patrick is like, I'm not getting a copyright strike for Kool-Aid. So yeah, it's crazy now. So they want to make that into a tourist attraction. I don't
know why. People right now, young women, are very heavily into like murder mysteries. There's a big thing about like murder documentaries and
really
stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Why are young women getting into murdering? I noticed we got more psycho young chicks out there. Not all of them. Some of them like transformed and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. People, this is a bad sign for society. It's a bad sign for society. But yeah, this is an interesting thing that happened, and I just saw here it happened in 1978. I wasn't even living. I was living in England at that time. I think 1978. I was 6 years old.
It's a historical event. There was also a congressman, I believe, that was shot and killed, or a couple of them.
One not with an Uzi. He was machine gunned down with an Uzi.
I think of the first congressman killed not on American soil.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Yeah. But anyways, yeah, because it's an event that happened.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in the hood, you're not going to stop by and check out There's probably a memorial there or something, or there's probably something.
I have a tough time here in Florida where it's fucking hot and it's a jungle enough for me. Imagine actually going to the Amazon to see where these mofos. Yeah,
but there was nothing there. It was a camp. It's not like it's exciting.
Yeah,
I wouldn't go there camp. Just to see that.
Do you guys believe in ghosts? This is a good question.
Oh,
do you believe in okay, Patrick believes in ghosts.
Yeah.
Walter, believe in ghosts? Yes or no?
Not so much. We'll go.
You don't believe in any kind of ghosts?
What's the rest of your story? Back to your story.
I kind of believe in ghosts. I'm going to go with Patrick.
There's 900 mofos hanging it?
Yeah, there's 918 ghosts out. This is a ghost spot. Okay.
There's a bunch of souls out there.
The freaking Ghostbusters don't want to go out here to this thing.
There's probably a bunch of souls on that land. Yeah.
Any place that something like this happened, there's a bunch of demons living out there. Okay.
Yeah.
Why? Why do you want any part of that?
No, I don't want to. I wouldn't want to go to that. No, thank you.
No, not me.
Not for me.
I wouldn't. I understand Walter's trying to be practical. Walter, in Ukraine, what is the ghost? Baba Yaga? Is that from Ukraine? Baba Yaga?
Baba Yaga is one of their mystical characters. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a kind of demon kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on.
It works for the Russians. Well, that's all we need. Come on.
Yeah, you don't want to. This is not going to be a fun place to go to.
Are called chorts.
Well, like I said, if you're in the hood, that's one thing. I wouldn't go there just to see this place.
Yeah, you're just going out to the jungle. The Amazon.
The Ukrainians have chorts. That's their malevolent demon-like things.
Yeah.
I had to look that up. I know that.
Every culture on the face of God's planet Earth believes in ghosts and demons, and I'm telling you, they exist.
Yeah.
They exist. We got vampires, we got werewolves, and actual people. And here's what I mean. There's people who are like vampires. All they do is get whatever they can get from you.
That's not what you just said, though.
I know, but there's ghosts. I've seen a ghost. You never saw a ghost?
Not that I can tell you that I.
Oh.
No.
Yeah. I've seen it. Patrick, have you seen a ghost? Is that why you believe in? Yeah. Yeah. I saw one when we lived in Nigeria. There was I remember this, like my brothers, we all slept in the same room, and there was some lady over there who like killed the whole family. And I remember one time we were sleeping and a lady came into our room in like a polka dot dress. And she was glowing. And I was so scared. I thought it could be my mother, but I was scared shitless. And I saw this thing. And I just hid under my blanket and cried like a little baby. Because that's pretty much what I was. And then in the morning, my brothers were like, yeah, we saw that too. So then we asked our mom why she came in the room. And she was like, no, I never came in there. Never came in there.
Right here, Walter.
Yeah.
That's for the ghost.
So. You guys tell me out there what you think. If you've seen ghosts or not. Walter is too practical. I can't believe in his life of all the things he's seen and experienced, he's never experienced any ghosts. Or he just
sure it was a ghost. No.
You can't tell us for sure.
You might think you've seen. Your mind plays weird ass fucking tricks on you now. Come on.
Oh, okay. So did something ever happen and you thought this is just my mind playing tricks on me? My mind's playing tricks on me. That's a rap song, actually.
No, I'm not playing.
It is a rap song.
Drink the Kool-Aid.
No.
Oh, check Flavor Aid. Excuse me, Flavor Aid.
Yeah, Cibola says it's the ghost of the Kool-Aid.
Hey, Kool-Aid. Here comes Kool-Aid. Here comes the big Kool-Aid character busting through the jump.
Right.
Come on, man. Don't call me Kool-Aid. It's Flavor Aid, bitch.
Have you ever been into a house? Has any one of you guys ever been in a house and you were like, no, I don't like this house?
Mm-hmm. You got bad juju in that house?
Yes, bad juju, yes.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, I have. Juju. Walter, you've never experienced that?
Not really.
Oh.
You go do things or whatever, and you're like, this is a bad idea. I shouldn't be doing this, or I shouldn't be here.
Well, that goes into a whole nother subject. But
yeah, you get the heebie-jeebies.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get the heebie-jeebies. But there's heebie-jeebies from straight up fear. Like one time I was in the hood in Chicago. I was trying to, I was driving my van, and I was in this hood in Chicago, and my van was empty, and I went to get gas. And literally Lola calls me up. Like when I pulled into the gas station, there was a dude parked right in front, not even how cars park. He was parked right in front of the store, like sideways. And when I got in there, he was like ducked down in his thing. And when I got in there, he looked up like this. And this place was hood. Dude, I grew up in the hood. I was scared shitless. And then Lola calls me, and Lola thinks the whole thing is... I was like, Lola, this is fucking crazy. I'm trying to get out. And then the I had to keep the receipt, right? And it didn't give me the receipt. And Lola's like, go into the gas station and get yourself. I was like, no, fuck that. I'm out. I had the feeling like a shootout was just about to...
Well, that's not nothing to do with ghosts.
That's not. Yes.
That's just your common sense thing starts to kick in.
Survival instinct. But... Yeah. Heebie-jeebies is another thing. I've been to places where I had the heebie-jeebies. And I was like, I don't like this place. I'm not hanging out in here or whatever. It just had bad... my mom would burn incense and stuff like that,
Was she into the voodoo stuff or the...
my parents are from the Caribbean. My dad's super
educated,
educated, but he still did it. He's not fucking around with it. You're better off not fucking around. And my mom just straight up, she's Indian. She was Indian, so... Huh? What?
Not voodoo. What's the other stuff they got?
Obia.
Is that what that one was?
Yeah, Obia.
As Hank said, it don't matter which way you go, there's some somewhere. Everybody's got it. Yep.
Yeah. Yep. I don't mess around any place. I don't know if I would even burn the incense. I'm just getting the hell out. Yeah. I don't think the incense is strong enough. I don't think my mother believed in that. She would burn the incense and do prayers and all that kind of stuff. And I'm not trying to poo-poo that.
If that has makes you feel good, then may the force be with you. The force.
Santeria, that's the one I'm trying to think of.
Santeria is in the Caribbean it would be associated with the Latino places from probably in Puerto Rico and places like that, maybe Cuba. But Haitians had voodoo, or in the other Jamaicans, Guyanese, Trinidadians is obia or juju. Like Walter said, that's where Walter says it's bad juju. That's what that means, bad juju. Yeah.
And my knowledge of juju, that's from Tarzan back in the old days. They would go, Tarzan, bad juju, bwana, bad juju.
Obia.
Yeah,
is a broad term for African diasporic religion, spell casting and healing traditions.
Yeah, it all originates back to. And when I was in Nigeria, by the way, I saw all kinds of crazy shit. And some of it I've seen is psychological. I remember this one time at my school, the kids were saying that a witch was coming. And I'm standing there, just like Walter is saying, I was standing there, and these kids are all losing their shit, and they're seeing a witch flying in. And I'm like, dude, I don't see shit. But they were freaking out.
The mind gets those things going in your head. Next thing you know, you're seeing shit, and you're hearing stuff, and every little creak in the house is something. Well, what the fuck's that? Oh, what's that? It's like...
Yeah. But, and that's... Yeah, but some things are cultural. Do you know, in Nigeria, for example, the kids, when you had an ice cream cone, they would actually throw away the cone. They wouldn't eat the cone. The first time they saw me eating the cone, they're like, what is wrong with you?
What is wrong with them?
Why are you eating the cone? That's not edible. I was like, this is edible. This is part of the meal.
I will say, one of my Asian customers brought me some candy the other day, which was really good, and I'm eating it. It's fantastic. It's called White Rabbit candy. It's in a paper wrapper, but around the candy is a really, really thin rice paper that goes around the outside, and it melts in your mouth, but it has no flavor till you get to the candy. And the first time I opened one up, I was like, what the fuck is this plastic shit, stuck with candy? And I had to look it up, and it's like, no, you eat that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I guess that's the thing. I don't know if I would eat it, but yeah.
They're delicious. They're really good.
Yeah.
They're cream candies. They're very good.
Yeah, the different Asian assorted candies, my kids love that. They always have weird candies around here, so, All right, that's it. Let's talk about the spookiness. I hope you guys let us know out there in the chat who believes in ghosts and who doesn't. Night Train says call Ghostbusters, yeah. Yeah, or the Flavor Aid. Cibola says, it's the Flavor Aid, man. Oh, no. Patrick, is that a brand, Patrick? Flavor Aid?
Yeah.
It was Flavor Aid is what they didn't splurge for the good shit.
It's still around. It's still around.
Huh. Yes, Flavor Aid's still around. It's the cheap shit that's not Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's the off-brand.
Yeah, it was because they splurged on, they spent all their money on the cyanide, so they couldn't get the Kool-Aid.
So crazy. Yeah, and there were a bunch of people, if you read that article, that didn't die because they were off playing like soccer or something like that, or some of them had just straight up got the heebie-jeebies and ran away from that camp.
And said no.
Yeah.
They tried to kill those people as best they could by, like, they tried to just gun those people down, and a couple of them, some of them got away.
Yeah. And a lot of those people who were out there were kids of wealthy people in America. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Will I be visiting that anytime soon? Absolutely. No, thank you.
It's that continues today.
Yes, there's a lot of people out there drinking the Flavor Aid.
We have a whole society full of Kool-Aid drinking, Flavor Aid drinking, not washing their body, rich kids. So yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and there's still cults. People are still getting involved in different cults out there and stuff like that. Yeah. No one learned that lesson. So, even I remember those people who caught the spaceship. Remember that? Remember there was like
the Nikes. They wore Nikes.
Yeah, they caught the spaceship. And when was that? That was like in the 90s.
There's
caught the spaceship.
Somebody will say what it is.
Yeah, it was a cult, Walt, and at a certain time, was it like a comet was going by, Patrick? Huh? Heaven's Gate. The Heaven's Gate people. Remember that, Walt?
The world was going to come to an end?
Yeah, and they caught when the comet was passing, they wanted to get up on the comet, and
that's how they got out. You know that there is still a Gmail account associated with Heaven's Gate, and there's still, sorry, I have a fly flying around me. There is still somebody that replies to the emails from that Gmail account.
Wow. That's creepy.
And then people have asked, why were you left? And the person is like, well, I was told that my job is to inform others about the next coming of Jesus, or whatever it was. Like, that's my job in the cult, is to inform people.
That's some bad juju, Bono.
Yeah. There's still mofos who believe the planet is flat.
Yes, there are.
I'm serious.
There's nothing you can do but laugh at these people. Sorry. Correct. There's no fixing tard. You can't fix tard.
Yeah.
So
yeah. All right. Okay. So we got to wrap it up. We've been hanging out too long, having too much fun. I think we're completely off the script, but it has been cool hanging out with everyone. Night Train says those Scientologists are a cult. Yes, I agree. There you go. I agree with that one.
I think thanks to Bill Crittner, was it Obama that gave him a church status? Was it Obama?
I don't know what.
No, you they fought for it, but because pretty much you can form a church. It's just a religious belief if you can prove
taxes, my friend, taxes.
Yeah. There's a lot of different people who start. Wesley Snipes had a thing that he was doing too. Yeah, that's why he got in trouble. He was building like an Egyptian pyramid out here in Florida.
Mm-hmm. In Georgia. It was in Georgia.
Oh, Georgia. Yeah, in Georgia. Yeah.
Bless his heart.
His accountant steered him wrong on that one.
Yeah, so Wesley, he'll end up back in jail someday. So.
I hope not, man. Stay out of jail, bro. Stay out of jail.
Pay the IRS. Pay your taxes.
He came back from South Korea. His wife is South Korean. He was in South Korea.
Oh,
and
time.
Yeah, he came back here to do his jail time. He came back to do his jail time because I think he was not Young Puck.
Not Young Park is her name.
Young Park. Oh, okay,
Don't
yeah.
go there. It's not your
Park. That's the Mooney.
Yeah.
Is she a Mooney?
I don't know.
Park is the guy that ran the Moonies, I think.
Yeah, that's the leader of the Moonies.
That's probably a common name. That's probably like Smith.
I will leave this here. Car Arms has an association with the Moonies.
Yes. I've heard that. I've heard that.
That's why a lot of people won't buy anything in car.
They come directly from the Moonies.
Oh, interesting. I think we've talked about that before. So anyway, we've covered so many varied subjects today for you all to
heebie-jeebies, baby. Too many
Walter's gonna go burn some assets. Some not assets. What am I saying? Why am I saying assets? Yeah.
I'm gonna go start fire.
Yeah. Yeah, Walt's gonna go burn some. What is it now? It went out of my head, but essence. It's not essence. No, incense. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta burn sage.
Yeah. All right. So listen, let's do this. Let's give these guys a chance. Big shout out to everyone hanging out with us. We appreciate you guys. If you need to go follow these guys, I'll let them tell you how you could do that. We'll start with Babyface, and he'll tell you where you can find out all his stuff on this MP40.
Chrome Vanium Arms, if you're looking to get some work done. No, you cannot have my MP40 because it is a post-sample machine gun. If you ever see me in public and I have it, we're welcome to go shoot it. Like if I have a range day or something and I take it with me, you can come shoot it. Chrome Vanium Arms or baby_face_p on Instagram, babyface_p on YouTube. More of this coming soon.
And you can build things like this for people, right? I don't know.
I choose not to because it's too much work to make them semi-automatic. It's not my cup of tea.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Not worth my time.
But if someone has the wherewithal, the paperwork to do machine guns, you could build it.
I don't know the legalities of that, so I'm not sure. I can't answer.
Okay. Oh, okay. All right.
That's something to talk about off.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Follow all laws, applicable laws.
This is a Chrome Vanium Arms MP40.
There you go. Patrick has the rights to do it. Okay, Walter, how can the people see your stuff, support you, etc.? I know we mentioned stem parts.
Yeah, stem parts for things like Patrick's messing with stem guns, PPS 43 parts, barrels, things like that. We have all the kind of things. You check out the website. Right now we have 50 caliber uppers in stock, single shot and mag fed. If you're looking for one, good time to pick them up. We have plenty of them. Safety Air Firearms on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, a little bit of Player, a little bit of Rumble. Of course, here on Monday nights, come and join the fun, get silly, and get the heebie motherfucking jeebies.
That's it.
And then there's Dirtfoot Racing for mini black stuff. Same kind of thing. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and the shop numbers on the Safety Air Firearms website. If you got a question, don't force feed your 50 cal. It's not healthy.
Call the shop. I saw when you posted that there's new 50s out. You got a lot of stuff going through the Facebook.
Yeah,
and stuff
I've been chatting with people that have questions and stuff. So
people are fiending out there for 50s, man. You could have made like 100 more of those 50s.
Honestly, right now it's been a little slow.
Okay.
So, but that's summertime in the gun business. So, so we have plenty of things in stock right now if you're looking for a 50 cal. Plus, I have 22-inch barrels on order. If you're waiting on a 22. So,
awesome. All right. Thanks so much. Big thanks to everyone out there. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. We are out of here. Hot Dog 990 says when that DVD shows up, I'll get hold of you. I'm not sure what that's about or who he's talking to, but we appreciate you guys out there. I am going to hit the button. We'll see you on the next one. We're out. See ya.
Good night. Go find a ghost.